I'm sorry. I started a new Marvel thread and got distracted. I'm sorry. I think this is the latest for a stream I've ever been. Hi. Sorry for the wait. Yeah, I got distracted. I'm really sorry. Man. I guess this isn't the best start to the week. I guess so. We forgive this time. Hey, what does that mean? Well, of course I am gonna try not to be late. I'm sorry. Like, I was entering Marvels, and then I happened to look down at the time, and it was like 16 minutes past when I was supposed to start. I was like, oh no! And Jamil, thank you for the $2 super. 5 goodness. For 6 goodness. Wait, thank you. We forgive, but we never forget. But I just got distracted giving you guys attention in another way. Can you really be mad at me? Los Fragos! Stop! I do feel bad though. Sorry for being late. Yeah, it just feels like it's one thing after another. I'm still feeling quite bad for handling the backseating from yesterday's stream the way I did. I don't think I should have said anything about it at all. Sometimes it's just hard when it's so constant. And I think sometimes it starts as like genuine questions, but then it turns into more. And I feel like I could have handled it better. So I'm already feeling kind of down because I don't think I handled that very properly. And now I'm late to stream. It's one thing after another. Ah! Sorry for distraction. I will do it again. It's Steve's fault. It's Steve's fault that I was late to stream. Small flag were working overtime this morning. Yeah. I guess now in the future maybe I should not start the weekly Maro thread right when I'm about to stream. Yeah. I was just thinking like, oh, it's Monday. There's been times where I completely forget to make the weekly Maro thread on Monday, so I'm happy I remembered that at least. I remembered to do that. That's okay, Rebbi. Please don't be hard on yourself. I know. You guys always tell me not to be hard on myself, but I'm hard on myself a lot. Yeah. But I had so much fun with you guys. I don't know, yesterday was a mixed feelings day, because I felt really discouraged by the backseating and stuff. But I also had fun. I also had a lot of fun. Honestly, even like Dark Souls, I'm having a lot of fun, you know? Even if I might be like making it harder on myself the way I'm playing, I'm just having fun. I'm not seeing it as seriously as everybody else. I'm just having a good time. Remember when we kicked around all the dead bodies? The ragdoll physics was really funny. Yeah. I honestly think I want to play more of the game. I just hope we can manage that better in the future. Because I'm having fun, you know? Yeah. I still think it was best to address it. I hope you don't give up on it. It was a lot of fun seeing you fisting everything. Yeah. I do kind of wonder how hard it would be to try to fist everything in the game. But I think I'd go crazy if I challenged myself that much for that long. I did it once. I thought that would be my impressive feat for today. For now. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I feel like the way that I like to play games is just weird. I didn't think it was that weird, but after seeing people's responses and stuff, I wonder if it's just confusing. I don't know. Is it because I'm a girl? Is it because I'm a girl playing Dark Souls? And I'm not making it the easiest I can on myself? Is that why? I don't know. Yeah, as long as you're doing it, that's what's important. Yeah, I've been having a blast. Well, I thought it was weird because some of the messages from yesterday's chat, like I was watching my stream again while I was making my schedule, just enjoying it, you know. Sometimes I check out my streams just to see what I think of my commentary, or like to see if there's anything I could make better, because I always feel that I could improve in a lot of ways, you know. There's always improvements to be made. And I saw some comments that were like, I just don't want you to suffer. I just don't want you to torture yourself. But I'm sitting here like, I'm not though. I'm having a great time. I'm smiling and I'm laughing and I'm making jokes. Like, I think there were like maybe a couple times during the Asylum Demon fight where I showed like maybe a little bit more frustration, but like only a little bit. It's really not that serious. You know, I'm having a great time. I don't understand where that confusion comes in. I don't get it. It's not weird, you're just having fun. Sometimes I just get on a groove and I want to play the game, I just play it. And I don't want to stop to change how I'm doing it. Or sometimes I see extra challenge in the way that I'm doing it. And you know, I think that's what's most confusing to me. Because I thought the Dark Souls community was going to be like, we're conquerors of challenge. We look up to challenge. And we spit in its face. You know? So I thought I'd fit right in. But instead, the community I saw, like outside of just you guys who are my normal community, like, the community I saw was, do this to make it easier. Make it easier on yourself. Where's the challenge in that? I don't want to make it easier. That's less challenge. Maybe I'm the only true conqueror of challenge in the community. I don't know. Cause I thought it'd be super cool and was fun to fight Asylum Demon the way that I did. Was it the easiest way to do it? No. But I did it. And I was super proud. And I think that was my favorite part of the whole stream yesterday. It was so cool. It was cool seeing everyone get excited and hyped up. Yeah. I think it's uncommon for people to go into a Souls game completely blind like you, and some people just can't handle someone not knowing the game. But everyone was a new player at some point. I don't understand how that's confusing. I'm confused by that. I don't know. Probably partly, yeah, but I don't know. I wasn't there. There can be a lot of sort of misogynistic backseaters and VTuber chats. I don't know. I mean, that's just like a. I don't know. I don't think that's what it is. But I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know what I think. I don't really know what to make of it. Yeah. What Zot said, I recognize myself as a horrible min-maxer. Hopefully the difference with me is that I don't sit there and tell people how to play a game. Nah, you've been great, Mocha. Yeah. Yeah, okay, wait. A lot of them are min-max / math grammars. Yeah, I don't care to play that way. Nah, I don't care to play that way. Nah. I even had some Maros trying to tell me how to play, which I did not read. I just immediately deleted them. but it's like, is it that serious? Is it really? I don't get it. People are angry. Like, people are like angry at me that I wasn't using my heal, and people are like angry that I wasn't playing the way they wanted me to. And that's kind of scary, but like I've heard for a long time that Dark Souls gets a lot of backseaters, but I didn't think it was quite that bad. I was not expecting it to the level that it has been. Yeah. In my experience, most people watch tutorials / playthroughs or have a friend help them in the beginning to figure out the basics. Oh, not me. I just like to charge in and do things my way. It's really just that simple. Like, it's not even me necessarily being stubborn to backseaters all the time. Sometimes it's just, this is how I want to play for now. If I need to change it up, I will, but I'm doing okay right now, so let me just figure it out and experiment. You know? Like that's how I felt like not using the heal. Well, honestly, I didn't entirely understand how it worked. I thought if I used up my heals, I didn't know when they would get refilled. Apparently, it's at the bonfire. Like, I found that out after, and I was like, oh, okay. But like, that's one reason why I wasn't using it. It was partly because I didn't know how exactly it worked, and partly because I just was too in my game mode to want to go equip it. Yeah. Also, when I tried to use different items in my hotbar anyway, it didn't work. Well, wait, no, I did get the binoculars to work. Okay, I'd have to like relearn how to do that though, because I think I forgot. Yeah. But I'm really just trying to have a fun time. It's really just that, you know. I just want to have a fun time. I have the most fun when I'm just chilling. Just have fun. It's really all that matters. Yeah. It's not nearly as serious as people make it out to be. You're having fun. That's what's important. Yeah. I'm surprised that I missed the door in the asylum that I was supposed to open. I missed it for so long. Well, I found that other door first, and I was like, oh, this must be the door that I'm supposed to go through, the one that was behind Friend's girl. I was like, I wasn't expecting, I don't know, I wasn't thinking it was optional. It kind of felt like the game was leading me there, you know? Yeah, there's a few popular games where it's super bad. Undertale is another one with super hardcore backseaters that get mad when you play wrong. Yeah, I've seen that. I remember I saw Jacksepticeye like a few months ago. He like announced, I think he did it on YouTube as well. But I remember I saw him announce, I think it was on Twitter. I can't remember if it was on Twitter or YouTube, but he announced that like he wasn't going to be playing the new chapters of Deltarune for that reason. Because people get pissed at him for like if he misses something, like, or if he's not playing perfectly. And it's like all that's doing is pushing people away from the game. Like, that's how I've been feeling up until now. Honestly, getting to talk with you guys about it has cheered me up a lot. And I think I will play more Dark Souls. But like until this stream, like literally up until the stream started, and I had Amaro supporting me in addressing the backseating and getting to talk with you guys here. Like up until then, I was sitting here like, do I want to play more? Like, I'm having fun with the game. I think it's funny is because I think some of the people who were trying to backseat thought like, I'll save her frustration by trying to help. But the only thing that frustrated me was the backseaters themselves. The game itself is fine. That's just how the game is meant to be played, you know? It's a hard game. I went into it knowing it's a hard game. I mean, there's a reason that games that are hard like that are called Souls-likes. Because Dark Souls is like the king, the founder of that like genre. Well, I don't know if they're the very first. They might not be the very first. But they're so well known. Like, I think a lot of people would agree, like, you know, they're pretty king in that genre of video games. And I went into the game knowing that. I feel like at this point, if unless you're just not in any gaming communities at all, and you're somehow picking up Dark Souls without, like, being in gaming communities, like, I think everyone knows that going into it. You know? Yeah. That's a part of why I'm playing as casually as I am. I think if I start min-maxing and worrying about, like, playing perfectly, then that might be what really frustrates me, because at that point it sets up expectations for how things are gonna go and how I'm gonna play. And I feel like in a game like Dark Souls where you're gonna fail a lot, it's best to just be open to failure, and I like to be open to experimenting, and I'm just open to trying my best. Yeah. You got there eventually, and as a veteran, it's been a lot of fun watching you experience the game for the first time. I thank you. It means a lot to hear you say that. You know, some other people who've played the games and they know the games, and maybe they see me fumble around like an ignorant child who knows nothing of the environment that they're in. But like, that's like the joy of playing a game for the first time. And honestly, I think a lot of gamers forget about that. Like, a lot of people forget, like, there's a certain joy in experiencing a game just completely blind. You know? There's a certain joy in that. You know? I mean, how many times have you thought, gosh, I wish I could go back in time and experience this game again with no memory of it. Like, I wish I could wipe my memory of it and play it again for the first time. How many times have you felt that way about a game? You know? Yeah. And I know some people might feel like, well, if you feel that way, maybe you shouldn't stream it. But like, it's true that I could make that choice, but then like, we don't get to experience it together, you know? And I value all my frabbos who, like, there's a lot of you who, like, you're like the best about it. You're just there to watch me be whatever I'm gonna be in the game, and you're just like, hi, Rebbi, cute. And I know, like, you guys are the people I stream for. You're the people I play for. You know, I don't want to take that away from you just because some people can't respect it. You know, that doesn't feel very fair. And I don't want to take it away from myself either, because I like having people to watch me game. I grew up having to do a lot of stuff just by myself. So, like, it means a lot to me now to have people to do stuff with. But I also don't think I should have to sacrifice the way I want to play to do that as well. I don't know. It's a weird situation. It's a hard spot to figure out. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I do also wonder if maybe I'm a little too strict on the backseating too, but I don't know. I just like playing. Oh yeah, I played vanilla Minecraft for the first time maybe 5 years ago without reading about the game whatsoever. Really cool experience. Yeah, like you might have no idea at all what you're doing, but like that's half the fun. It's the discovery. Yeah. The funny and probably sad thing is that the community is a little split on the matter and will argue just as fervently amongst itself. I think this is just gonna have to be one of those cases where I enjoy the game and just ignore the community. I've seen some memes going around on Twitter about that actually. It's just like, me enjoying a game, wow. And it's like the community like crashing around them and they're just like, do. Because they're just enjoying the game but not worrying about the community at all. That's just gonna be one of these things, I think. Yeah. Watching a Rebbi stumble and fumble around having fun is way more fun than watching a Rebbi TAS bot. What does TAS bot mean? What does that mean? Oh. Yeah. Think of all the fisting and cake jokes we would have missed out on if we played seriously. Yeah! I thought about that myself. Like, if I had listened to the people telling me to go through the door and just like leave the asylum without killing Asylum Demon, then we wouldn't have had that super cool moment where I did it. We made a memory. We made history on the Rebbi channel. Yeah. We wouldn't have gotten that if I listened to people. Yeah. I think moving forward, I want to continue the game. I at least want to give it one more try. If the next stream doesn't go terribly, I guess, then I'll continue playing it. And I want to say I'll just continue playing it anyway. And maybe I will. It's hard to say right now because I still feel kind of beaten down about it. It hits me hard. It hits me hard having that, like, people try to control what I'm doing a lot. Especially when it's one of my, like, deepest, most beloved hobbies, you know? Like, I've been playing games for so many years. Yeah. So I think it's hard to say how I feel about it, like, if I play some more next week. I did not schedule any for this week, but we'll probably play some more next week. Yeah, it's hard to say how I feel about it, but I think I've informed my mods a bit more on how I think we should proceed with moderating Dark Souls chats and just chats in general. So hopefully it'll be a bit better. Hopefully now that I'm not like super caught up in a boss fight, then I can also help moderate the chat myself a bit more too if it's needed. Yeah. If you want, you can play it in your free time. But then really miss out on getting to have those memories with you guys. I miss out on like having my plays, like I like having it on the channel, you know, we can look back on it. I really don't want to let people trying to backseat like take that away. I really don't want that. You know, I stream it on Discord, no backseating that way. It's true, but you know, I can't have it on my channel then. I don't know. This week we will get a game where we are so pro out that nobody can backseat. Phasmo stream will be a nice change of pace. Yeah, it's gonna be a collab. I'm really excited. Yeah. What was I going to say? I've been a little bit rusty with Phasmo actually. I've been so caught up with other things, I haven't been able to play as much. So I've been a little rustier with figuring out the ghost and stuff. But I still got most of my information, I think. Yeah. I've had a few other ghosts identified a little wrong though. Yeah. I'd like to see you continue, but understand if you don't. I think I want to try playing at least a little bit more, but like, yeah. I just need people to understand, like, you might get banned, you know? So, I actually did already go ahead and ban someone who was really trying to be particular about it, even when I was like addressing it at the end, so yeah, I don't really want to leave room for that. My favorite green girl is my favorite spooky game. Yeah, Phasmo! Yeah, they should have the Easter event happening soon too. I wonder if it's gonna be another community event. I don't want another community event. I miss the old events where you could just do the objectives, get the trophy, choo-choo. You know. Yeah, because there was that Halloween trophy. The last Halloween trophy, I got really sick and had things to take care of around like the time that it was going. God, that train is really blowing its horn for a while. What the heck? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I did the objectives for that trophy, but because I didn't log on, because I got really sick and stuff, that I missed it. And they were like, no, we're not giving it to you. I logged on 45 minutes after it ended. Because I logged on the last day, but they didn't specify what time zone it was ending for, and I didn't think about that. So I missed it by like 45 minutes. It was really disappointing. I was really sad. But that's just how it is. That's just how it be. Yeah. Baby's training person is getting so good she can do it while talking. Wow, yeah! I've been practicing. Thanks for noticing. Easter, I barely know her. Yeah. Don't go start eating her too, okay? You guys want to eat things so much. And kind of jealous. Used to be in hearing distance of the newest train tracks, but a few years ago they put a housing development in between. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm pretty close to train tracks. I'm close to businesses and I'm close to train tracks, so we get like cars honking and the train honking, the train whistle going, you know, all the time. All the time. Yeah, I don't mind the train so much, but sometimes I wish it could be a little quieter. You guys don't know how many times I've been like trying to record something and right in the middle of a good take, you hear a car noise. It's not usually the train, it's usually the cars. Sometimes it's the train. But I have to like stop the recording because I hear the train come in and I have to redo it. Or a car honks and you have to redo it. And I was like, bruh, that take would have been so good. Now I have to do it again. It happens all the time. Yeah. Hey girls, happy Monday, Rebbi. Happy Monday! Yeah! How you doing? How are you guys doing today? I have to ask, how are you doing today? How is Monday treating you so far? Are you having a good day? I'm really glad you guys like the emotes. I have to add them to the Discord too. I didn't do it yesterday. I forgot when I was on my computer, and then I remembered when I got off, but I was already off of it for the day. Yeah, I've been on my computer so much this week. I'm just trying to take some less time on it, you know, when I'm not streaming. But then I forgot to add them. Yeah, but I'll try to add them today after the stream, I think. Yeah. Put a big sign outside when you're live. No honking frog in progress. That's gonna confuse them so much. And I think one day I should just move to a different pond that's not right next to a bunch of stuff. My pond was pretty secluded at first, but then they put all these businesses in, and yeah. It's earlier, but going well so far. Wow, that's great. I'm really happy it's going well. Mine is going pretty good too. I woke up, entered tomorrow's, was late to stream, but now I'm here. Yeah. A lot of work, but I am satisfied because I do a lot of projects as well. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I've been working on some projects too. Yeah, but I've been trying to. I've been kind of stuck on one for a while, and I don't want to talk about it too much because it's I'm kind of challenging myself to do something that I've not been able to do. I'm not entirely sure if I'll even be able to do it. But I've been trying. But I've also gotten really stuck. So yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. Hi, Catherine. I'm at work for setting up boxes, so I get to listen and occasionally comment. Also, proper war, no eating bugs. You guys are not having a war. No. Yes, the bugs. Eat the bugs. No, you can't eat the bugs that I caught, because they were for my Animal Crossing museum. Yeah. There was a proper war in my Discord last night, if you guys aren't in the Discord. I'm just in the middle of my game and it's just proper war, and I'm like, ha. What? Only water bugs. I actually did catch a water bug yesterday too. I didn't show you guys. But I crossed the river while I was playing Animal Crossing, and I was gonna try to catch another big moth that I saw. But then there was a water bug. I think it spawned right as I was crossing or something. I'm surprised it didn't scare it away because I crossed the river like right next to it. But I caught the water bug. I failed to catch the big moth. It flew away. But I guess I caught the water bug that I didn't have in the museum. So I guess it still worked out. Instead of bugs, can we eat each other? Why would you guys want to do that? You guys are made out of bubble. There's not even a lot there. And if a Frabble ate another Frabble, would you guys just kind of become two Frabble souls in one body? I don't know. There's a lot of questions. Do we get popped if we eat bugs? I like the bugs though, so yes. I'm gonna pop if we eat the bug. Yeah. We should probably go ahead and get started on the thumbnails too. Especially since I was a little late to stream. A little later in the day before starting. Whoa, what the heck was that? Magic. I accidentally touched a button on my this side. I touched a button on my drawing camera. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I have a question for you guys. By the way, I think I asked this not that long ago, but I have a question for you guys. Do you think I'm doing a good job? I feel like I ask that all the time. I don't know, but whenever I feel like I don't handle something maybe the best way that I should, I always feel down about it, and it makes me wonder, like, am I doing a good job? Am I? Okay, here we go, Quita! Yeah! Yes, you think so? Yes, you're doing a great job. Don't let the brain fogs tell you otherwise. I know. I know. It's just I take the mistakes pretty hard. Yes, I think I'm not as good at keeping my emotions to myself as I think a lot of other VTubers are. I think I do pretty good. It takes a lot of pushing to make me react, but I still do react. I'm just thinking about the stream yesterday again. Sorry, this kind of stuff weighs on my mind a lot. I don't always talk about it, but it always does weigh on my mind the same. Yeah. Rebbi is the best Rebbi we could ever ask for. Thank you. We wouldn't be here if you weren't. I appreciate that. Yeah. I try my best. I try to take things as like a learning experience. Yeah. It's okay, you want no opinion. You're doing great. It's appreciated. But I want to make sure you guys are happy. Because if you guys aren't happy, then I guess I would say I'm failing at my job, you know? Okay, we're gonna make the thumbnails. And we have a good handful of streams coming up here. Yep. Now, I'm taking an extra day off this week, so 3 days off. Yeah, I just felt like I could use an extra one. But we still got plenty of streams happening. So, today we have the members thumbnail making. And I'm kind of debating maybe having another member stream later today too. Like maybe we could play some Mario Kart or something. I want to do more than just making thumbnails with you guys. I mean, I know it's like an extra yap session and stuff. So I was like, oh, you know? Wait, I just realized this is not the right size canvas. This is not the right size canvas, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Now we have the right size canvas. Yeah. What was I saying now? Yeah, I'm like debating it. Well, I don't know. Because I feel like my voice could use a break, but I also want to spend time with you guys. I want to spend more time with you guys. But when I was putting together my schedule, I was like, okay, well, here's the things I need to do. Here's the things I want to continue. And then something meant. So maybe could do like a short gaming member stream or something. You know, that might be fun. Or maybe we could do something in the Discord or something. Something real casual. Just something. You know. But then besides maybe doing that, I'm taking tomorrow off. And then after that, Wednesday, it's a double stream day. So, even though I've been like saying I don't want to pick up another series, like all the games I want to play right now, they're all gonna lend to being series. So I put Fate the Cursed King on there. I've been wanting to play it. But but it's probably gonna end up being a series. But yeah, that'd make a good yap game. That's part of why I chose it. It's a dungeon crawler, and I think it'd make a good yap game. Yeah, I've been wanting to play it, so I was like, I'm not gonna put it off anymore. I'm gonna put it on the schedule. So we're doing Faith the Curse King and the Phasmophobia collab on Wednesday, and then I'm taking Thursday off. Then on Friday we're continuing Dead Space. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can beat Dead Space in that stream, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because I just got to chapter 7, and I was told there's 12 chapters in the game. I don't know if I could get through the rest of the game in one stream, but I don't got anything else to do that day, so we could play for a while. But even with my normal stream time, I think I'm able to get through like 1.5 chapters, like maybe 2. It might take us one more stream. I'm not sure. But I really want to finish Dead Space so I can, like, you know, free up space for another series, you know? You know. It just means we have many streams to look forward to. Yeah! Yeah, you do. You're still a person with feelings. You can't always keep things to yourself. Nothing wrong at all with expressing concern or other emotions. Oh, thank you. I guess I'm just wary about it. Because in my past life, I would sometimes get, like, angry mottos when I, like, made a mistake, or if people felt I didn't fit in with the other girls. So now I try not to let stuff get to me, but I have become, like, wary of that. I'm, like, always trying my hardest not to make mistakes. I think I'm more prone to it than other people, which I'm kind of just trying to, like, acknowledge that I think that's just a part of who I am. But, you know, I'm trying my very best. But yeah. Oh god, what the heck? I was like lagging for a second. What was that? Excuse me, computer. We don't have Dead Space playing right now. Don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just always trying my best. But that was something that, like, really hit hard with me in the past. Was that, like, when I was in an agency, my generation was, like, hired to give some more variety to the agency. But I think with the way it turned out, just based on some of the messages that I've gotten, I think I'm, like, the only one that people saw as really stand out, and people didn't like that, so yeah, I was already kind of feeling like a black sheep, so it kind of just, like, hammered that home a little bit more, you know. I'd like to think I did a good job. Anyway, though, you know, I had fun being there and stuff. You don't have to worry about fitting in. You're your own frog. Thank you. I mean, I never did wanna. Well, I guess it would depend on, like, the day. There were sometimes where I wish that I could fit in a bit better. Because, you know, I wouldn't really get so many messages about it then. But I also, like, I like who I am, and I know all of you guys like who I am too, and I wouldn't really want to change that. I think it's just unfortunate that people saw it that way, but I'm trying my best. You know, I always have been trying my best. I'm not perfect, and I never will be, but, you know, yeah. Coin for fun. Hey, Ross, thank you for the $2 super. You was great and you're still great. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say anything about it, because I try not to give like negative messages any like attention. I'll just delete them and like, oh, delete and ignore. But I think sometimes when it's something that I was already feeling kind of insecure about, it can be hard to ignore sometimes. But I think having all of you guys here who really appreciate who I am, and you hold me up when I make mistakes and you don't let me feel down. Like, you guys have really made a positive impact on me. You guys tell me all the time about how I made a positive impact on you, but you guys have helped me out a lot too. And I just really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, you fit perfectly for being you. Thank you. But you mean you're not perfect? Yes, you are. No, I'm really not. I make mistakes sometimes. I guess I just feel like it's sad that some people can't let that go. Like if you can acknowledge you make mistakes and you want to try to better yourself. Some people, I've noticed that in the VTuber scene a lot actually. Like, that's one of the scary things about being in the VTuber scene. It's not about any specific people. There's a lot of people in the VTuber scene that are like that. Like, if you make a mistake, it's like a mark on your record forever, and they'll never let you forget. They'll never let you try to learn and grow from it. You're just always a stain in their eyes. And there's not really anything you can do about it, you know? I mean, all I can do is just try my best in the future, try to be better. That's what I try to do every day. Yeah. That's why I check in with you guys, make sure you're still happy and having a good time, and, yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's probably one of the worst parts of the VTuber scene, I think. Well, I mean, I think it's not just the VTuber scene, honestly. I think that's a lot of, the online space nowadays. I tend to only hang around the VTuber scene, so that's where my mind goes first. But honestly, it's not just the VTuber scene. It's a lot of people on the internet. It's like, once you've done something, it can never be erased. But it's like, people don't stay the same, forever. And whether or not people are open to criticism and change, that depends on the person. I know that I want to be someone who can grow and improve. So I don't want to stay the same if I do something wrong or something, or maybe I get a bit more emotional at something than maybe I should, I wanna take that experience and learn and grow from it. I don't wanna stay the same, There's a lot of judgmental people on the internet, yes. That's why they're on the internet. They're a pain in the butt to deal with. Some people can be, Yeah, Rico, thank you for the $5 super. 2 minutes late to stream. This is going on your permanent record. Nobody tells him how late I was to today's stream. That's crazy how people act like that. We literally only exist due to learning from mistakes. There's no perfect way to do anything. That's how I feel. I feel like people should be more open to allowing people to realize and change. Because I think more people can change than people realize. Okay, but we were going over all the streams for this week, and I said Dead Space, and then it turned into and then on Saturday, I'm playing Mudborn, and we're doing a DP watch along for Furumi. I'm super excited to see what Furumi has going on. It's gonna be super cool. And then I'm taking Sunday off again. Sunday is Easter. Did you guys know that? Yeah. I hope I get to hunt for eggs that day. She wasn't late. We were out early. And you guys are covering for me. I was late. I was 16 minutes late. Actually, probably a little bit longer because 16 minutes passed is when I realized I was late. And then I still had to quickly set up everything, which it didn't take too long because we're not playing a game today. It takes a little bit longer if I have to set up a game. Especially if it's not the last game we played, because then I have to put it into OBS and I have to make it OBS capture the sound. It doesn't take that long, it's just an extra thing to do. But yeah, I was probably like closer to 20 minutes late. Yeah, it was more like 20. I'm sorry. I was answering Maros. And then I looked up at the clock and I was like, oh no! Now it's been over an hour and we haven't even made a single thumbnail. Well, I guess we can get started. I don't think I have anything on my computer for Free the Cursed King. Press kit? There's probably not gonna be a press. Never mind, there's a press kit for it. Okay, there actually is a press kit for it. Yeah. It's been so long since I played Fate the Cursed King. This is my favorite Fate game, but I've never finished it. I got to the last dungeon and the monsters in the last dungeon were so strong for my character, I couldn't even walk away from the first stairwell. I had to just immediately leave. Maybe we could, oh god, this is a banner from Steam, I can tell by the dimensions of the photo. I don't really know, I don't think any of these are going to fit. Can I get, maybe Fate the Cursed King, Ekbatan. Can I get a photo of the village? Ekbatan. Is there no photos of just a village without a character in it? Okay, maybe I can use this one. If this is an AVIF file, it is an AVIF file, I swear to God. I was hoping there'd be a press kit to make this easier, and there is a press kit, but it did not make it easier. I think the Fate series is just not well known enough. I don't know. They actually did just re-release all the games. They remade them and re-released them. And I did not buy them because some of the reviews say they like changed some things. I've heard since then that they're trying to listen to fan feedback and make changes, like positive changes and stuff. But I don't know. But I was gonna play the original Fate Cursed King. Okay, maybe I can just get the logo and work from there. Okay, I found the logo, no problem. Fate the Cursed King logo. Okay, well, we have the logo. I don't have anything else, but I have the logo. What am I supposed to do with this thumbnail? I'm an hour late to stream, but I was on time for work. Hey, good for you, being on time for work. Yeah. I'm an hour late to stream, but I was on time. Wait, I just read that. Why am I reading it again? I read it again like it was a different message. Damn, 6 you're so special. You got your message read twice today. So many new emotes. Yeah. I just added them yesterday. Yeah. And we have a lot of the basic ones. I just wish that I knew that reorganizing them was gonna remove them from previous stream chats, because I reorganized them and it removed them from previous stream chats. Now they're all like the boxes. You know, I'm just like, well, I guess I won't be organizing them again. So if I get any new ones, I will not be touching them. I just wanted to organize them. That's all I wanted. nice and organized now, but dang, it came at a cost. Here you go, Robbers. Yeah, I don't know what to do. For this thumbnail. That's what I get for trying to play an obscure game. Can I have this? Oh wait. Okay, this is it's not the right resolution though. It's gonna look stretched if I try to use that one. It wasn't an AVIF file, but okay, let's just try our best and get creative, I suppose. Okay. So what do we want? Well, I need the logo and I need a picture of me, and then we'll figure out what to do with the background, I suppose. I don't even know which of these pictures to use. Why is the screenshot opening on this screen? What the heck? Maybe we can use this one. I still need to add more photos to my Google Drive of screenshots. I don't think any of them have my hair up, but some of the expressions aren't in there. It just took so long to take all those photos. I think I spent like over an hour just taking screenshots. Inflate the Curse King logo. Okay. The Curse King, maybe have a crown on your head and the ghost emoji behind you. That'd be so random. No, the Curse King isn't me. I think the Curse King is a character. Like a lore character. I don't know. I don't really have any ideas for what to do for this thumbnail. Like I could put it over my head, Mimi. I have... maybe we could take like a screenshot of me like looking up. And then put it down here real tiny, and I'm just looking up at like, wait, they're good. That'd be such a horrible gaming thumbnail, though. That'd be such a horrible gaming thumbnail. I'll do stuff like that for Zatus, but for the gaming thumbnail. Yeah, I wish I had some photos of me looking determined or something. Give me like a sword or something. Yeah, like that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Maybe I should just use a press kit photo. Let me see. This has a character's name in it. I hate when press kit photos have character names in them. Cause I'm not gonna name my pet that. I'm not gonna name the characters that. So why is it there? Man, this is harder than I thought. Guys, it's the first one. The first one I'm already stuck. Yeah, sword, I think would be... Okay. Sword. I typed sword and the first suggestion was sorta online. Are people still searching that? I'm trying to access the color tools, but it's not letting me for some reason. What the heck? Why is it not letting me use the color tools? What the heck, is Google having an issue right now? How am I supposed to search for transparent stuff? What the heck? It's not letting me use any of the search tools. I need one with a transparent background. What the heck? Why is it not letting me use it? Is it just on the search for sword? Let me look up literally anything else. No, the Google's filter tools aren't working. What the heck? I'm like clicking on them and it's not putting down the drop down for me to choose what I want. Yeah, that Fate. Yeah. I'm so happy somebody else knows what this is. Whenever I talk about how much I love Fate, people think I mean like Type Moon. Like Fate Stay Night or Fate Zero. And it's like, no, not that. I mean Fate the Dungeon Crawler. From like the early 2000s. I actually don't remember when it came out, like late 2000s maybe. No sword for you. This is gonna make it so hard to find assets. Why is the filter not working? What the heck? I just want one with a transparent background. Okay, what if I look up sword transparent background? No, a lot of these are fake PNGs. Okay, wait. I found one. I found one with an actual transparent background. Okay. Keep like forgetting how to add it in here. Sword. Okay, it gave me one. Okay, should probably make it smaller. It's a pretty sizable one too. It's pretty nice. I feel like we should change the entire composition of this. Maybe, what if I use like a full body image of myself on one side? Like we could put the logo on one side. No, I don't think that would look very good. I wish I had art of me just like holding a sword, like looking to battle. Like something like that would be super cool. I have no idea what to do for this thumbnail. Put Frabo on the other side with the crown. Yeah, you're the cursed king. Because I was thinking maybe we could put the logo on this side and then put full body Rebbi with a sword and shield on this side, but I don't think that would look good either. I don't know what to do with this thumbnail, guys. I don't know. I need like an organization idea. I don't even know how to organize this. Maybe I could put it on the bottom here. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but I'll try. No, this looks so bad. This looks so bad. How'd you thumbnail? Hello. Screenshot from the game with you posted over the character in the dungeon. The thing is, some of the names are on the side. I'd have to cover the whole thing. There's like names on the side. I'm like, I don't know. There's not a lot of good assets for this game. Maybe I'll just have to settle for. Maybe I'll just have to settle for something that looks kind of weird. Where did I get like dungeon background? Oh god, I don't know which of these are like copyright free. Some of these look like they might be AI too. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Do you think they'll notice? Do you think they'll notice? Nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. This actually looks pretty good, though. I don't think Faye looked like that. Shh. Is this Skyrim? No. Buffalo transparent background. Yeah, just give me a wooden buckler, bruh. Actually, this is pretty good. Yeah. There's not a watermark on it, is there? Okay, I don't think so. Buckler! And obviously not, it's the masterpiece, Space the Curse Kid. Yeah, duh! It's Fate, silly. It's from Fate. Bleh. I keep like forgetting what I'm looking for. Here we go. Give myself a little shield. Let me just pop that in front of them, and then we resize it. You know, this actually doesn't look terrible. It's probably not how I thought I would organize it, but it's not terrible. Actually, this is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I think I should move the sword a little bit though, because it doesn't look like it's properly in my hand. Here we go. Like that, maybe? Actually, wait, I could just move the logo and then just position it in my hand. Maybe it actually was. Okay, right here. And now the logo. There we go. What do you think? Yeah! Although I have no idea how we're going to get... I have no idea how we're going to make the other Fate thumbnails if we're struggling to even make the first one. This is really cute though. Yeah. I was an adventurer like you once. Then I took a meme to the knee. Then I took an hour to the knee. Man, I want to play Skyrim too. Maybe instead of Fate, I should have planned Skyrim. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. These backgrounds from Fate go. No, I don't want to confuse people, brother. Fate has dungeons. Skyrim has dungeons. It's the same. And this way I know the dungeon background's not copyrighted. I mean, it probably is, but it's also fine for me to use it. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. Okay, we'll go ahead and make this the first thumbnail. This is actually really cute. I'm happy we found something that works because I had absolutely no idea what I was gonna do. Fate the cursed kid. Yeah, I've been so into fantasy stuff lately. I've been watching more fantasy anime. I've been wanting to read more fantasy books. I want to play more fantasy games. I've been like super into fantasy stuff recently. Yeah. Both have dungeon, same game. It works. It works. Shh. It does work because it was made before 2015. Exactly. Just keep using different locations in Skyrim for each new Fate stream. We're just like, wait, should I save this as a project file? And then like every time we come to make a new Fate thumbnail, I just whip out this project file, swap out the background for a new Skyrim one, and and that's it. Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. I'll also save it as a project file. I can save it as an AVIF image. That's the worst. Okay, there we go. It's been said. Now we can move on to the next one. Bam. Okay, the next one is the Phasmophobia collab. And I think I have some Phasmophobia backgrounds in here that we can use. Let's see. Phasmophobia background. Oops. I should not just search a background. Phasmophobia. We could use this one. Yeah, Sunny Meadows. We might end up going to Sunny Meadows, maybe. Maybe. The dimensions of the image didn't just get changed, did they? Ah, man, YouTube ran out of memory. Why is YouTube always doing that? Okay, maybe we can do this. We can load that, please. There we go. Yeah. The thumbnail of Bravo being scared of a ghost, but it's a collab! I can't just have Bravo on it. Is Rebbi really that's a reference pre-1900? Disregard if you're under the age of 150. Okay, I have no idea what that means. I'm not old enough to get the reference. Ah. Wait, not everyone has sent their PNGs. I want to actually have some other people's PNGs in the thumbnail. I get your PNGs when possible? Yumi's the only person whose PNGs I have. Hi Yumi, looking forward to Phasmo. YouTube's been doing that to me too recently, but only with Rebbi streams, which is lame of YouTube. You mean when it runs out of memory? Yeah, it's been doing that to me, like... I don't know, it doesn't do it when I'm gaming for some reason. Like if I'm playing Dead Space, or if I'm playing like Dark Souls, it does not happen. But when we're yapping, for some reason it happens, and I don't know why. Maybe YouTube doesn't like my yap streams, I'm not sure. It's funny, when I hang in a car with friends, I actually screenshot their model if we're using VTubers Studio Collab tool for this reason. If only I've been in the VTube Studio Collab with the other girls. I have not. That's okay. I guess we can wait to put this together. We can work on the other thumbnails first. And then we can see if they've responded with their PNGs by the end. And if not, then I might just need to put a bunch of scared frobbles in it. I'll just put me and a bunch of scared frobbles or something. I don't know. The last time I had a collab, the last 2 times I had a collab, I just put me in the thumbnail. I wanted to actually use some PNGs this time. People are gonna wonder, like, why does Rebbi never put her friends' PNGs in the thumbnail? I swear, I don't hate my friends! Okay, well, after that is Dead Space. So, wait, what do I even do for another Dead Space thumbnail? The last one was kind of king, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard to top that one. I'll leave this open. We'll just come back to it. Hope I don't forget. I probably shouldn't. Okay, I don't think I will. I'm good. I've been using the exact same Dead Space background for every single one, so I'll just use this. Oh wait, no, I used a different Dead Space background last time. I have this one. Where is it? What the fuck? There we go. I have this one. which, I never used it. Maybe we could use this one. Wait, I think I know what room this is. Isn't this the one with the big spinny things that killed me? I said a few that might work. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, let me take a look. Yeah, thank you. I might. Some of it's kind of cut off is the thing. I'm trying to be really particular about it. I think the ones for Perry might work. But I don't know about why was Riki so huge? Riki Lord, Riki Humongo. I might need at least Riki to send hers. But I think the ones on Perry I think will work great. Thank you. Yeah. Which I think honestly that's probably like the best way for it to turn out, because I know Perry is recovering from surgery. I think she broke her leg recently. That's what it was. So I don't want her to push herself too hard. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we need a good idea for the Dead Space thumbnail. MS Paint drawings of the collab photos. Wait, that's true. I could just draw everybody. But it takes me forever to draw. Drawing like 4 people or like 3. Maybe. What if I just like put in PNGs of all of us, but then just draw Riki because I don't have a PNG. Sorry, I made a weird noise. I don't even make that noise again. I can't make it! Riki's design's kind of busy though. But there's a lot of details to draw. And I'm really particular with how I draw things. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just focus on the other thumbnails for now. And then we'll see what we got when I'm all done with the other ones. Then we can see like, okay, what do we want to do? We can explore our options. Yeah. And thank you again, Yomi, for the PNGs. I'm really glad you have some. Is Perry naked in this one? Wow, okay then. Nikki. Nikki. What should I do with this thumbnail? I had an idea I was considering. Maybe? Okay, hear me out. I put a giant Rebbi over here, and this is Scared Frabble. Maybe. Hi, Cody, how you doing? Hi, Reverb. When is a reverb? I'm not reverb, I'm reverb. Yeah. Okay. Which Frabble should we use? Should we use concerned Frabble? Should we use shocked Frabble? Or should we use a crying Frabble? Which one should we use? How would you guys feel to be in Dead Space? Would you be like just concerned? Would you be shocked? Or would you be so scared that you're crying? I see mixed. It's between concerned and crying for sure. I'm surprised the shock isn't higher up there. Is Rebbi there with us? Yeah, but I'm gonna be a super dark, scary Rebbi that's off in the background. I'm gonna try my best to like blend that in somehow. So I feel like if it's me, you'd probably just be like, out, Frabble out. Okay, I'm gonna slap in. Look how cute you are. Look how cute. And then I also put in a PNG of me. I want one of me looking scary. I don't know if I have anyone of me looking scary. Okay, I might have to take a new one. Yeah, let's take a new one. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. I want it to look like I'm looking at you, so I'm gonna look this way. Ah, my tummy started making noises right as I did that. You didn't hear that, did you? I have not eaten since lunchtime yesterday. The lunch was pretty big, so I wasn't hungry for dinner. Yeah, and I have not eaten breakfast yet. I would not have had time though. I was already late for stream anyway. Yeah. I'm just glad that I don't use my ASMR mic very commonly, because I would absolutely pick it up. It picks up everything. I do kind of want to use my ASMR mic more though, since, you know, you guys funded it for me. Okay, maybe a little smaller just to make it look like it's a bit more part of the background. Okay, and then bubble. Wait, we can't forget. We can't forget. We're missing something very important. Ah, I put the wrong one. Let me type it again. Oops, I'm spelling it wrong. Dead Space. Yeah. Just a little too big. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Dead Space. And then, I want to try to change the lighting to kind of make me blend in a little bit more. Okay, there's a bunch of lights in the background, so I probably look pretty dark. Oh wait. Okay. And then I go to like yellowish light. I'm not very good with the yellow. I want it to look like this. Like it just looks like I'm adding yellow shading to it. I do think the shadow helps a lot already. I wanted to add like a this is being hit with light sort of look. Can we get like an upside down concerned Baba floating in the distance too? Okay. Okay, I'll add it for you. And I'm not really sure how to do that lighting effect. I'm not really sure. You make the eyes glow red. Oh, I'd have to undo my shading to do that. I could. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I kind of want to now. But I'd have to undo my shading. But then do the eyes glow red in Dead Space? I can't remember. They do, right? They do, right? 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 I can't remember. I'm so hungry now, it's honestly kind of distracting me. She does want yellow. Blue and yellow? No. I thought it was yellow. I don't remember. I thought they grew like, well, I think maybe they're all yellow. I don't know. Man, it'd be such a shame to undo my amazing shading here. It's kind of just perfect. It's kind of just perfect, but I really like your idea too, though. Wait, maybe I don't have to, because this is Krita and it's got bigger tours. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can duplicate it. Okay, I have 2 layers there now. So we're gonna hide the one underneath, and then we're gonna erase the eyes of the top layer. Try to make this as clean. As clean as we can get it. Should I erase the rest of the highlight too? Because like the highlight kind of comes off the eye area. I guess I'll erase it. Okay. There's still some red around. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to make sure it's like done well enough. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, we'll just do the same thing with the other one. I walked away for a couple minutes and came back to the YouTube out of memory screen to talk about foreshadowing. Yeah, it ran out of memory for all of us, I think. I had to refresh my YouTube chat. I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like it happens a lot with our weekly memory streams. Didn't it happen last week too? I swear it did. I swear it happened with the last one too. There's so many different colors in this highlight. It's very pretty. Okay, maybe like that. It's pretty cleanly cut out. Okay. Okay, so then if I do like the color, I think it's under filter. Yeah, color adjustment curves. Oh yeah! It's kind of scary actually. Rebbi, no pupils. I do have pupils, they're just white. Make them black. But it looks so nice right here. Oh god. No! Like right here. It looks nice, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's not perfect, but I think it works. And then I could do the same thing for the upper layer and make it a little darker. Kind of scary, not gonna lie. You're like right there. And my belly's making so many noises. I actually might make the eyes a little less bright, just a little bit. Like that? What do you guys think? I want to do some shading work on Frabos too. You have to blend in. That's an interesting color change on Frabo. Maybe it would be better if I just manually did. Ah! Maybe it's better if I just manually draw the color. Wait, wrong color. Perfect. And I'm just doing the same thing. Is that too much? Okay, what do you think? What do you think? That's nice. Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah. I like it a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one looks pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. Ah, my tummy's rumbling. I don't even feel that hungry. What the heck? Dead Space 4. Do you guys think I could beat Dead Space in one more stream, or do you think I need another 2 streams? Well, what do you think? What do you think? Yeah, this does look pretty good. Yeah. Okay, next. After Dead Space, we have Mudboard and Furumi's Watch Alarm. Okay, I don't have anything for Mudboard, so I'm gonna go and see if there is a press kit. Mudboard press kit. There is not a press kit. Okay, let me see if I can just find a photo on Google then. This one might work. Nah, Mudboard. And then I'll get the logo in case we want that. If I can find it. Yeah, okay, I found it. Mudboard logo. Okay. Yeah, I had some friends recommend Mudboard to me because it's a frog game. I wanted to play it during my first week actually, but I was like, okay, but it's between Mudboard or Dead Space. And I really wanted to play Dead Space. I really wanted to have a horror game on the first week. So I did not play it, and I did not play it last week either. But now I think it'd be cool to play it. It's a froggy management game. Yeah. It's a froggy management sim. Yeah. Oh, I want to have a photo of me with my hood on. I don't know if I took any photos like that though. Yeah, I don't have any screenshots of me wearing my hood. I didn't take any. Oh. I guess I'll have to put some on then. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what kind of face I should make. It feels weird taking photos when you guys are watching. Eee. My head is tilted. No. There's another one. Yeah. Eee. Okay. Oh, stop staring! Hello! Yeah. I also just planning for 2 streams, but if you win early, yeah, we play your favorite part. But like I say, we'll just Skyrim. Yeah, I want to play Skyrim when I beat Dead Space. Once I have Dead Space out of the way. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in one more stream. I just got to chapter 7, and I've been told there's 12 chapters. So there's still 4 more chapters in the game. And like, maybe if I did a really long stream, I could do it, but I'm not sure. Kind of depends on how long the chapters are. And we're getting to the hardest parts of the game too. I'm sad that the boss fight against the Leviathan got really laggy, because I actually really enjoyed that boss fight. It was cool. It felt kind of like a Zelda boss, with the way you had to fight it. I thought it was cool. And I did it first try! Honestly, some of the enemies in Dead Space were harder than the Mr. Leviathan. Okay. I kind of wish I could do something more creative than just slap a photo of me on it, though. I have an idea. Google not having its things figured out is kind of annoying. Okay, I think I found what I need. Okay, we'll see if this works. I'm gonna hide this. Hang on, I'm not gonna look at it yet. Oh, I don't have a photo of my head looking the right way. Okay. What button was it? This one. Okay. Yay! I got the photo. Okay. What do you guys think? Maybe bring it down some. Is the background too busy? Imagine if actually it was just like this. I kind of have an idea. I want to do the idea. I have an idea that may make it look a bit better. We're gonna make Frog smaller. We're gonna make Rebbi head smaller. Okay, like that, yeah. And then I'm gonna do a thing. Oh, not that. Oh, I put it on the same layer. Okay, now it's on the same layer. Okay. And then oopsie. What do you say? Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Is it centered? I don't know if it's centered. I think there's more space on this side than there is on this side. Maybe. No, it's about the same, I think. Yeah. It's cute. Look at it. Maybe you need some different color, like maybe a different color for the ring. Maybe a different color. Maybe. Oops. Maybe something more like this. Maybe something a bit darker. Maybe something like this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with it. Maybe we could add like some sort of effect to it. What if we did like an outer glow? It's like Here we go. It's magical. It's supposed to be a plate. No, it's just a window because I thought the background was kind of busy. But this way we could keep the background, but also have Rebbi. Yeah, I like wait for 5 minutes and this happens. Rebbi loses her tail. Yay! Rebbi finally grew up. I don't know. I don't know if I like the vibe of it or not. I'm not sure. It's not a play, guys. It's not a play. The BGM while I was being edited was gone. Yeah, it's super froggy. It's perfect. Yeah. I like this one. Yeah. I think so. I'm not sure. But I don't have any better ideas. Do you guys like it? I kind of feel like we should go with it just because of how weird it is. When I put this out, people will be like, what is this, Rebbi? Yeah. Don't you think so? Yeah, I really like it. Okay. But use this one then. Okay. Melbourne. Okay, it's saved. Yeah. I wonder if I should save this as a project. Wow. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one. We have technically 2 more because I still didn't make the Phasma one. But so far I only still have the PNGs that Yummy gave. So I'm unsure. Maybe I can make one of them work. Maybe we could just have Riki really close to the camera. Maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can. I moved out to the Discord because I needed it as my phone background. What do you want? It's not that amazing. Okay, for the next one, we have to make one for the watch along with Furumi. She sent me some stuff that I could use. Well, she has a bunch of PNGs already. Nice. Oh, maybe this one. Okay. I don't think she has a logo or anything. So we could probably just do something pretty simple. Probably. I wish I had taken some more photos that look like me, like looking at something. Because I don't have a lot of those. I'm gonna do one with my braids. Yeah. Okay. And be like, wow! Pog. It came out as a pog. I feel kind of self-conscious taking photos when you guys are watching. Let me add it. I keep forgetting that's not how I add stuff. I'm used to Metabang. Here's the screenshot. Whoa, pog! Okay, actually this could work. And then I just need the one that I got of Furumi. Let me get the one I got of Furumi. Furumi's so cute. I love the style of the art that she has, like the shading style. It's so bright and colorful. I really like it. Maybe I should even have Fumi in the front. It's been a long time since I've done a watch along thumbnail. Maybe should I like pick a background color and then we could like cut a hole in it and put Furumi in the back. like hey, here she is in this circle. That could be cute, maybe. Or maybe we could even like get rid of this photo of me. Maybe we could even put her like in a circle in the middle, and then we just have me like peeking up at her at the bottom. I like that idea. Maybe though. Would I be too hidden for if I did it that way? Maybe. What if we took another me pogging face and put it on the other side, and it's just double Rebbi's pogging at for me in the middle? Wait, I kind of want to try something like that. Ah, that's way too sick. What the heck? That's still way too sick. Okay, something like this. Okay. And then we erase the parts that are outside of it. Okay, very cute. And then I might have to use my other hair. Yeah, I might need to use my other hair. My hair is too wide! My hair is too wide with the braids! Hair too wide! What if I used my other hair and then we just took like 4 headless shots of me pogging and just positioned them around Furumi? Wait. Let me just take like 4 shots. Oh, my chair's still there. I'm a worm! I can't escape my tail even when I'm just ahead. Okay, we do pog. That doesn't look poggy enough. I want to do this when you guys are not looking. It's really embarrassing. No looking. Okay, I got one. I got 2. Maybe take that one. Man, I can't get this next one to look right. Okay, I'll make that work. Let me look it. One more. Okay. I got all of them. Yeah. Okay, we get rid of this photo. I'm gonna bring in the 4 screenshots that I just got. Many layers. Yes. Okay. I'll probably erase the tail on some of these. Where's this last one? Here it is. It's like, whoa! Cute aliens! Wow! Rebbi photo shoot with bubbles. No! It's no photo shoot. No. Okay. And then I want to color the background. Maybe like a light green might work. Like a really light green. I don't know if I like that color though. Maybe something more muted. Yeah, something more muted might work. Where you guys think so far? I wonder if we should change the color of the circle. What if we made it like a bright yellow? I don't like that very much. Okay, we make it a slightly darker yellow. I don't like that very much. How do they make yellow look good? I always struggle with making yellow look good. How the heck do you make yellow look good? How do you do that? Maybe I should just make it red. Put her in the red circle. We're putting her in the red circle. I need to get my red arrow pointing at the red circle. Arrow. Yeah, here it is. I got it. Okay, wait, this needs to be at the top. Okay. Yeah, the YouTube clickbait red. Duplicate. Here we go. I feel like the background color could still use some differences to it. But I like where this is going. Wait, what if we did like a dark green and then some like yellow and green for the background? Oh, that's ugly. Okay, so what if we... Okay, and then... Okay, and then I just color in. I might change the green, or I should have done this on a different layer then. Oh! The green is an ugly shade of green. I don't like it. Background could be space or something. Wait, you're so right. That might work better than what I'm trying to do, which is not working at all. That's a great idea. Space. Yeah! Wait, I think I just found like the perfect photo. Space. Save! This is the best idea ever! Yeah, this kind of looks like a radiation symbol. I just don't like how the colors mess with the other colors. But if we use space instead, that might get rid of all those problems. Space. Ah, I'm dropping my pen. I caught it, but I dropped it. Okay, okay. Yeah, because she's an alien. Wait, I'm resizing it. Okay. What do we think? Actually, you know what? The circle needs a stroke to it. Maybe not that big of one. Perfect. Perfect. Wait, the space background's not covering it entirely. There we go. Yeah, best idea ever. Wow, thank you. Yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah. Oh, I was not thinking of that at all. Yeah, this looks much better. Thank you for the idea. Kinda looks like Tom and Jerry. I dig it. Yeah, us with our Tom and Jerry energy. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. Does it need anything else? We should decide now. I might move this just a tiny bit. Okay. Does it need anything else? It's looking pretty good, honestly. I probably won't do anything else with it. Yeah, it's for Rebbi, but we're doing a watch along for her debut. Yeah. Gotta go. Apparently an earthquake happened, even though me and the coworker didn't feel it. I hope you're okay. Make sure you're safe and stuff. Thanks for hanging with us. And make sure you're safe. I've never been through an earthquake. I think they're scary though. Yeah. Now you just need to click big title. I just met the most out of this world VTuber. Yeah, I should title the watch along something like that. Maybe like meet the most out of this world VTuber. Yeah, I like this. This looks like a pretty good thumbnail. I think this is very good. Okay. For me debut watch along. Again, we have it. Yay! I've been trying to be a bit more creative with my thumbnails and stuff, and not just do like the same formula every time. I think stuff like this really looks good. Yeah. Now we just need to finish the Phasmo one, and we might be able to make something work with the PNGs that Yomi sent me. We might be able to make something work. Maybe I can make it look like a comedic thing. Okay. Okay. And I just need one. Just need one with Perry. I like how the one I got of Perry is just like a static model image. Yeah, that's gonna look fantastic actually. That's gonna look really funny. Okay. Let me get these in here. Okay, here's the first one. And we need Perry. Okay, there's Perry. Wait, don't you live on the West Coast? How have you never experienced an earthquake? Because I think the only one I've been through was when I was asleep. So, I'm glad it wasn't a bad one or I would have died. Let me find one of me. Maybe something like this. Just put me in the background. Rebbi's a hard sleeper. Yeah, I'm a heavy sleeper. I don't wake up very easily. Okay. Actually, this PNG is a lot bigger than I was thinking. Okay, maybe we can put Yomi, like, maybe we can put Riki over to the side like this. I'm seeing if I can make this work, because I don't have a PNG of Riki besides what Yomi was able to send. So maybe we can make this work. This looks so shitposty. Is that Toby McGuire? Yeah, we're collabing on Wednesday, didn't you know? I'm in class watching without audio. What the fuck is that? Nothing. 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 I wish the spacing maybe a little bit. Well, I can't really turn it because it's cut off. Push it a little bit more. This is the most shitpostiest thumbnail, bro. This doesn't even look like a thumbnail. I think my only complaint with it is like, it doesn't feel like a thumbnail. Like, I wish I could organize it a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. You can't even see the Phasmo in the background. Maybe I can. This is the Phasmo background is so dark though. Okay, this might work better for the background because you have some leaves and you can kind of see shadows there with the way this is positioned now. Maybe it's really yeah. You sent me. You sent it to me. I'm using it. Hey, yo, me shoots Wiki with a gun. Real, no clickbait. You know, I just realized actually that me, Perry, and Yomi all have a gun. We all have a gun tiger. I sent you my whole Google Drive of references. Yeah, and you also sent me this one. I needed one of Riki, and this is the only one that... Well, you sent me another one, but this one is funnier. Yeah. The thing, did we find our thumbnail? I think I might just add some shading to everybody, and then that'll be this. Never change Frogford. No, you made this thumbnail so much funnier than it would have been otherwise. Thank you for sending these to me. Let me just add some shading. Okay, we'll start with the one with Riki and Yomi, since they're in the front. Actually, I don't like that. It's because her face is right here. I don't want to put too much shading on her face, but it's kind of hard to shade the edge without shading her face. Okay, actually, that one's not that bad. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I think. Okay. Okay. Just kind of blend into the scene a little bit more, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I think my shading is too heavy. I don't usually use like more full body shots like this. I'm not really sure how to like shade it. Whoop it. What do you think? What do you think? Can you put the ghost with you guys so everyone is against Riki? Do I have a photo of a Phasmo ghost? Let me see. Maybe just slip some Phasmo ghosts in the background. I'm pretty sure I had some at one point. Or if I have them still, they are not named Phasmo Ghost. I don't think I have them anymore. I can go get some though. Yeah, I don't think I have anymore. Okay. Let me Google. Phasmophobia ghost. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to find one with a transparent image though, because Google's filter tools don't want to work right now for some reason. Okay, I found one. Phasmo ghost. I found another one. Phasmo ghost 2. Okay, let me just add them in real quick. Phasmo ghost 1 and 2, please. Okay. Ew! Scary! Okay, let me put them in the back. Where's that other Phasmo ghost? Yeah, put them in the back. Okay, now make way smaller because these are some high quality photos actually. They're really big. Let me just like put her down here. Oh, this guy's looking the other way. I'm gonna have to like swap him around. Oh my god, he's humongous! Okay, swap. This is a thumbnail for Coach King. No! Why do you think that? We made that already. Let me just shade in these guys too, and then it'll be perfect. Okay, and then the other guy. Perfect. There we go. Everyone's against Ricky now, even the ghost. They're so grody looking though. Are you sure you guys want them in the thumbnail? Make him blush it. I guess I can. Let's get the right size. That's way too big. Kawaii. Wait. Too big. Kawaii. It's perfect. I don't think we can make this any better. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Here. Phasmophobia. There we go. Yeah! We have all our thumbnails done now. Yeah! We have Curse King. We have Curse King. That is definitely a background from Curse King and not some other game. We have the Phasmophobia one. I have the selection tool on for all of these. There we go. Where's my mouse? Okay. We have Dead Space. We have the Mudboard one. And we have the one for Me's Watch Along. Yeah! I think all my thumbnails this time around look very good. Yeah. I'm actually learning a bit more about thumbnails from yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm educational. Yeah! I just realized, where is my jacket? There we go. Where'd my jacket gone? It's gone, bro. Yeah. I don't even know which is my favorite. I really like this one. But I also really like the Phasmo one too. Yeah, they're really good. Yippee! We done. Well, unless we want to do like an extra stream. Cause I thought about maybe hosting like a members Mario Kart stream today. Maybe we race. We race. Would you guys want to do that? I'll have to make a quick thumbnail for that too. I feel bad because it's not on the schedule. I tried really hard to make sure my schedule was right. Yeah, I mean, I guess gorilla streams happen. They're normal. Gorilla streams are normal. Yeah. Boomy Binted. Bogus Binted. I wonder if she's gonna reference that during the debut. I'm really excited to see. Yeah. It makes me happy that I can do this for her. Yeah. I've been feeling, recently, Like I've been, like some people have been kind of distant with me more recently. It really makes me appreciate the friends I have that are like giving me a chance to hang out with me and stuff. Yeah, it's a rough thing, yeah. So I really appreciate everyone who's gonna be playing with me, and for me, it's been a really great friend too. I'm really happy. Yeah, yeah, Gorilla Stream. Should I make one? We make a Mario Kart thumbnail real quick. In that case, we'll have to add one. Yeah. Although I'm not entirely sure if I'll play Mario Kart today. If not today, maybe on Thursday. Although I know most people would be available for it probably on the weekend. And I guess I have my Sunday free, but that's Easter though. People will probably be doing stuff with their families on Easter. I won't, I'll just be here, but... Man, it really feels like there's not a great time this week. I don't know, I want to make everyone happy, but... I don't think this weekend works for me. Well, maybe I can play Mario Kart with everyone who's not doing something with their family on Sunday. I don't know. You're worth it. Genuinely becoming one of those friends that enrich our lives. Really? You think so? Thank you. Not just a friend you have around, but someone who makes it better every time they're there. No, thank you. You're too sweet. That means a lot. Yeah. Cause I'm someone who like, I love being included and I love getting to yap with people, but a lot of the time I don't know like what to talk about. So like I struggle with like the actual conversations, but I want to talk and I want to hang out. And, I don't know how people be charismatic with other people. Like, you know, I feel like if I'm on stream by myself, I can do it easily. But when it comes to other people, I don't know. I think I'm always afraid of being seen as like a weird person. You know, not weird in like the way that we like it, but like weird in a bad way. You know. But I feel like a lot of VTubers are weird in their own ways, so I probably shouldn't worry about it. But I don't know. Thursday would be godly too in my country. We have a 4-day weekend this Friday this week and Monday next week. Easter rocks. Oh, lucky! Yeah. I wanna have like I wanna try to have like more days off on the weekend too. Well, I don't know, cause like the weekend is a great time for me to stream because a lot of people are available and able to tune in and join us for our many adventures on the weekend. But I don't know. Yeah. Maybe we could do it on Sunday. I guess let's go ahead and make a thumbnail for it. And then if we end up doing it, we have a thumbnail for it, great. If not, then well, there's nothing wrong with doing one more thumbnail. I mean, I'm sure I'll use it at some point. I want to like think if like, because I don't want to push myself if I'm actually like too tired today. I don't want to push myself too hard, but I do want to play with you guys at some point. So it's just finding when works for all of us. I think I have some Mario Kart photos saved on here. Mario Kart 8. Something like this, yeah, this one. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna put the flowers. Let's see. I think laughing flower and rave flower and maybe concerned flower. Concerned flower is such a mood. I wish I had a Mario hat to put on for the race though. I don't have one that has an R on it. I wish I had one, that'd be cute. Put it in my like teal color hat with an arm on it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't have one now. If she could be holding a bubble. That's such a great idea! Yeah! I'll add another bubble to do that. That's a great idea. What if I also use a photo of me that has a bubble in it? Because it's all about members. It's all about us getting the hand together. Okay, here we go. There we go. What about a bubble Mario hat? Whoa, that'd be cool too. I didn't even think of that. Man, you guys have all the great ideas today. That's a great idea. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to make one myself though. Okay, wait, if we want to have Yoshi holding the bubble. Oh, I have to be pretty small on this thumbnail. Okay, maybe we can do it like this. I mean, it's a members thumbnail. I don't think members thumbnails need to be as like perfect or eye-catching, because they're just for members. Yeah. Give me this one. It's perfect. we can use concerned bubble as like looking back at them. and then grape bubble can be back here. Or maybe we can have grape bubbles. Maybe I can use a different one as the bubble back here. We can have grape bubbles be like here cheering. Cause maybe not everyone will play, but like we'll have a bunch of people cheering. We pay extra for the side stuff. Yeah, this looks like we're all together. Yeah. Okay, I want to have some bubbles cheering because I want to fill up that empty space in the corner. So let's go. Bubble cheering. Yeah. I actually might change the cheering one into like a crying one or something. The cheering one in the back, I might change it. So let me hide this one. Let's hide this one. This is the one I want to get rid of. Okay, I'm gonna just trash that one. I'm gonna put this bubble back though. It's so cute. And then here we go. Oh, there we go. I like accidentally locked the layer. Yay! It's Bubble! It's Rebbi! Wow! Yay! Woo! Yay! What do you guys think? Are the bubbles maybe too big? Oh, not that. I wonder if they're too big. I'm not sure. Okay, let me. Okay, this is what we're working with. Come on. And we're killing it on these stomachs. I like this one. It's not as in-depth as maybe some of the other ones, but I don't think it has to be. I think it's cute. Yeah, this is our racing energy. We're gonna race together. My Nintendo Switch broke and I'm saving to get the new one because the time messed out. I love Mario Kart so much, but I have to miss. Oh yeah, but that's a good point though. You save for the new one. I really want the new one. I really want to get the new one when it comes out. I was more on the fence about it before. Like I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it or not. But then when they announced that they're gonna add the GameCube games, like I need those GameCube games, bro. I love GameCube games. And on the chance that they might add the original Animal Crossing, like, bruh, I would love being able to take that game with me wherever. Yeah, I remember, like, I used to play it with my little siblings when we were all younger, and it was so fun having, like, our village together with, like, all of us living in different houses and stuff. And I wanted to go back and play it when we got older, because, like, now we actually know how to play the game better, because we were dumb kids back then. And I always loved the idea of going back and, like, playing it again the way we used to, but nobody was ever interested in doing it except me, so I didn't do it. But, like, I really miss getting to play with, my siblings, and, just getting to play the game in general. It was really fun. And I've been playing New Horizons a lot lately, and I really just would really love the chance to play the OG Animal Crossing again too. Yeah. And we're gonna have Wind Waker on the Switch. I really wish we could have gotten like the HD one. But honestly, I'll take what we can get. We got Wind Waker on the Switch. Let's go. It's coming. And maybe they'll throw the original Twilight Princess on there too. That'd be super cool. Yeah. It might actually be better than the HD one as well. But actually, Twilight Princess HD didn't really add a lot of exciting things or change too much for the... I don't know. I mean, it's an okay remaster, but I don't know. Well, I know they changed the horse handling. I swear. Like, if you're watching someone play the game, like the original versus the HD version of Twilight Princess, riding the horse, it doesn't look different. But if you're the one who has the controller, it feels different. There's something about it. There's something about it. I couldn't even tell you what it is. But it feels different. So, OG might be nicer for having that back. Yeah. We'll have to find all the postals without the lantern, but I'm all about that anyway. I think I remember where a lot of the more hidden ones are, so I'm probably not going to miss them. At least I hope not. I'm not sure. Yeah, the prices though. I know the prices are really bad. Well, I heard recently apparently Nintendo is like having a meeting or something regarding like prices, so maybe they're gonna listen to fans and bring it down some. I hope so. I'll admit the only thing stopping me from buying the Switch 2 now is having to pay $700 plus Canadian dollars. Yeah, that's a hefty price. That's a hefty price for a game console. I can't say I've not paid that much because I paid more for a console, but that was a discontinued one. A really special discontinued one that's been like hard modified. It's like real special. A brand new console though? No! I mean, honestly, I don't even think it was the smartest thing for me to spend that much on the console that I have. but what console was that? A 2DS XL that's been software and hardware modified. I don't know like the exact terms to like tell you. But the 2DS XL, the hardware has been modified, so I'm able to stream with it. Yeah, I still need to download the software on my PC that'll let me actually do that, because I need that. But yeah, like I'll be able to play all my DS games and stuff. Yeah, it's like a capture DS. Yeah, and it's also the limited time Zelda edition. It was mint in the box. Like there's so many nice things about it. And it was $1,000. Yeah, it was the most money I've ever spent on any video game thing ever, and I would not do it again. But I did it this one time. Yeah, I really wanted a 2DS XL. I like the way they look a lot, and then I found that one, and it was like the Zelda Mint Edition, and it was the only 2DS XL that had like the hardware modified. Like, apparently it's for some reason harder to do that with a 2DS versus a 3DS. I don't know why exactly, but it's very not so common. It's not very common to find that. So it's like everything combined, I was like, okay, this is a lot of money. But everything combined, like this is a one-time opportunity. Like, am I gonna find another one like this? Probably not, never. So do I spend the money to get this thing one time? This probably once in a lifetime opportunity to buy this? And I decided to buy it. Well, I guess actually it was a little less than 1,000 for me. Did I say 100 a minute ago? I meant 1,000, not 100. But it was a little less than 1,000 because someone had given me a couple $100 in my past life specifically for that. So I guess I probably paid more closer around to like 800, but still 800, you know, that's a lot of money. Don't do what I did. Be responsible with your money. Yeah, dang, that's actually sick. I know, yeah, and I really want to start playing DS games with it. We could stream like the 2 DS Zeldas and any other game that's on there. Super Mario 3D Land might be fun. Yeah. I have that one. I haven't played it in a long time though. And you're gonna get lots and lots of use out of it streaming games for us, right? Yeah. Wait, I just realized maybe I could have written this off as a tax write-off. Because I got it for work. I got it to stream with it. Oh well. Yeah, I want to stream with it, because it'd be super nice. We get to play a lot of Zelda games. Yeah, and especially because, like, I don't really like to do emulation anyway, but like, I don't think the DS, at least Spirit Tracks, I don't think would be too easy to do, with like emulation and stuff, because like you have to use the mic like quite a bit, and like doing that with buttons sounds really frustrating. Have you considered not paying taxes? Whoa, a solution. Wow, I can't say that I have, but maybe next year. But yeah. Do you guys think this thumbnail is good? Do you think this is good? I think this is pretty good, right? Yeah, we put Mario Kart. Maybe I'll shrink down the concerned trouble just a little bit. It's a little big, but I think this is roughly like what we'll do for it. But then you can kind of see Mario. Okay, maybe like this. Maybe like this, yeah. Thank you. Wait, you guys are paying taxes? Oh, Frabos aren't paying their taxes? Excuse me. Customer, thank you for the $5 super. Rebbi, telling us to be financially responsible has the opposite effect. No, you have to take care of your money. As someone who does not honestly take the best care in the world of her money. You gotta take care of your money. Because some of these purchases, I'll make them with like the mindset of like, but I can always make the money back. Which is like, it's true, but like, it's true, but it's not a very good mindset to have. Definitely limit expensive purchases like that. Especially if it's for like a treat. Yeah, just found out I'll get $200 back in taxes this year. Let's go! Yeah, I didn't get a tax return because of, you know, my previous job, you know, wasn't really traditional, so I had to pay taxes. And I don't remember how much I paid, but it was a good handful of cash. I want to say maybe around $600. Maybe. I can't remember though. I don't know. But it's like confusing because I had to do a new form of taxes that I don't normally do, and it was confusing. Yeah. Yeah, Barbara, you have to say for Mario Kart World. Oh yeah, that Mario Kart game looks super cool. It looks super fun. Well, I think if we're all done with these, I'm gonna go ahead and save this, and then we can just yap for a little bit. This is Mario Kart. Okay, and that is all of the thumbnails. Yeah, I'll see when it works best to schedule the Mario Kart stream. But. I'll see when it's best, but yeah. That'll be super fun. That's gonna be super fun. What was I talking about? I was talking about something before I got distracted. Oh yeah, Mario Kart World, it looks super fun. Yeah. You can like jump off walls on your car and stuff. And they added Cataquack as a playable character. Cataquack! Wow! I found my new main already. I don't know what the meta is gonna be, but you know, I mean, I never used the meta really anyway. I think Birdo is part of the meta of the previous game, but I didn't use the meta like car, like not all the way. So I don't know, but I just liked my car. Like once I found a car that worked for me, I just used that the whole time. Yeah. Hey, was it considered self-employment? How did that even work? It's like contractor. It's a contractor job. I don't think that's under NDA. I think I can say that. You know, so you're doing contract work. Now I'm self-employed, but before it was contract work. And I had to do a 1099, which I've never done that before. And like, I think I did it right. I asked one of my friends for help, and they think I did it right. But yeah. It did look a bit slow in my opinion, but I'm sure it's cooler on higher CC. Yeah, they could have been using like a lower CC to just really like focus on showing off like the gameplay and stuff. I saw Goomba, so my main is Goomba. I love being a Goomba. Yeah, how does Goomba even drive a car though? He has no hands. He just grabs the steering wheel with his mouth, but then how does he see over the steering wheel? I like the idea of being able to explore the world, but I would not be getting the Switch too. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's really expensive. Like, I think, well, I mean, of course, there's some actual reasons I'm excited for it, but even before I found out those things, I was considering buying it anyway, just because, like, playing video games is a part of my job. This is my only job, just, you know, getting to do stuff with you guys. Yeah, which is the most bestest job I could ever hope to have. My dream job. But, you know, playing video games is a part of that job, so, like, I feel like I can maybe excuse it a bit more to spend a bit of money here or there on video games, because it's like a job reimbursement almost, you know? But like, for people who do not play video games as a part of their job, I don't blame you at all, because, like, the prices are, you know? Like, I think for a Switch, like the Switch 2, I I could maybe see like 400. I think even that is pushing it. But I could maybe see like 400 like as a max. But it's like 500 some bucks, bro. No. I mean, preferably if you could lower it to 300, I'd be happy with that. You know, or again, 400 as like the max. But like, I wouldn't go any higher than that. I mean, 400's already a lot too, but I know a lot of people work hard to make the console, and I think creators should be paid like well enough and stuff. But I don't know, I think, you know, it's also good to consider consumers and what they can pay, so... Yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert in what the workload is going into, like, game consoles and stuff, and, like, the process of making them, so... I don't really know, like, I'm kind of curious, actually, to ask somebody who does know, like, is this a fair price to earn back money to pay the creators, or is this just the company being a little greedy? Because, like, I care about creators getting paid, but, like, there is such a thing as too much, you know? 1090s are huge, 1099s are a huge pain. You gotta pay quarterly or end up owing a lot at the end of the year. It's part of why I stopped being a contractor. Oh, I didn't know that. I just paid at the end of the year. That explains why I had to pay so much. Well, I don't think I'll have to do that again, this year. Or I guess next year, not this year. I will have to next year. Because now I'm not contractor, so yay! Coin Copper is definitely the best Mario Kart character. A frog that is a purse. Can you play as that? They added like a bunch of random like Mario creatures as racers now, and it feels kind of weird. I don't know. You're literally a pro gamer. Professional gamer. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sure you all are very impressed with my work. Yeah. My main problems is the game prices. Like, I'm fine with a large burst fee if the games are cheaper. But, like, 4 Nintendo games or an additional Switch too. Well, yeah, no, that's true. I didn't even mention that, like, the game prices. Yeah. So I think I agree with you. Like, okay. I still think 500 is too much. But let's say 500, you pay that up front, you get the Switch. If the games were like $60 like they normally would be, then like, okay, whatever. But they're raising them. It's like 70, 80. In some areas, it's 90. Also, I heard that they're selling the Switch at a much cheaper price in Japan, which like doesn't feel that great. I mean, I know Japan's had a lot of issues with like foreigners and stuff causing trouble over there, so I guess I can't blame them for being a little salty, but there's tons of people who love their games and stuff in foreign countries who like they would never want to do something so disrespectful, and they just want to support Nintendo and play the games and stuff, but like this, you know, these prices are just a lot. They're just a lot. I also wonder if they went overboard making it more powerful than Switch 1. If I had the ability to choose, a less powerful but cheaper Switch 2 would easily be my choice. Yeah, honestly, I know a lot of people complained about the power of the Switch 1, but I honestly never really had any complaints with it. Maybe I just never tried to play any especially powerful games. I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were probably the most powerful games that I played. Well, I don't know. Is Skyrim a really powerful game? I don't know. Actually, my copy of Skyrim on the Switch has been like crashing more than it used to. I kind of wonder. I would think Skyrim is probably pretty powerful. I don't know how it compares to other games though. I would just assume. Just because like it's a big world and stuff with a lot of content. And the fact that it's open world. No, Skyrim came out in 2011, though. Yeah, but it's still a big game with a lot of stuff. And it's open world. I don't know. Well, I don't know a lot about video game processing power. I just play the games. I don't really know a lot about what goes into them. We have a similar issue in Canada. Canadian 1099s have to pay both employer and employee portions of pension premium, employment insurance, taxes. That's a lot. I don't even know if I understand. That's a lot of words. I hope it gets better though. N64 games were also $60 back in the late 90s. In today's dollars, that would be closer to 150 using the Big Mac index. Yeah, but I think $60, even with today's currency, is still a great price for games. I don't want to pay any more than that. You know. No, Skyrim is ass software-wise. Oh. Maybe it's just that it's bad then. I don't know. I swear my copy of Skyrim didn't used to crash as much as it has been. It's crashed on me like 3 or 4 times in the last week and a half of me playing, and I'm just like, hey, I want to keep playing on the Switch, but if you're crashing, it makes it a little frustrating. Yeah, but if I end up streaming it, I still want to play it on Switch. I like the Switch controls. I like playing with a controller. And it feels nice and comfy. Yeah, maybe your Switch is getting old. I mean, it is. It wasn't like a first gen Switch, but I did buy it pretty early on. Yeah, it was the first console I ever bought entirely with my own money. And it's well loved. I've taken pretty good care of it. But that's another reason why I'm considering getting the Switch too. Because like, I do think my Switch is getting a bit old, but you know, yeah. Living in Canada, I immediately have to pay 30% more than Americans on top of any actual taxes. Yeah, I've heard like the prices in Canada are just a lot more for like everything. I don't know. Sorry, minor finance kicked in. Basically, Canadian contractors and US contractors suffer together. Oh, okay, I feel your pain then. Now I can say I've been a contractor once, so, yeah. You can hold my hand and bring me into the contractor circle. And then all the big guys and women look down, they're like, who is this? And I'm like, hi, I'm Rebbi. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on my second Switch. Pokemon Sword/Shield bricked my old one. Wait, huh? How? I had Pokemon Sword and I never had anything happen like that. What the? I did hear at one point there was some issue with Scarlet and Violet bricking stuff. I think that was resolved a long time ago. I just didn't play the game while that was going on until I thought it was safe. I can't remember like the details of what it was, but man, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. I can't stand playing with a keyboard and mouse. That's why I never invested in a gaming PC. Meanwhile, there's me playing Dark Souls with a mouse and keyboard. There was a bug when the game released that autosave had a chance to corrupt the system storage and I got unlucky. Oh no! Yeah, maybe this is why we should always turn off autosave. Yeah. Well, I think I turned off autosave on my game because, like, in the case that maybe I wanted to, like, refight a battle, like, you accidentally kill, like, a legendary or something, you know, you save right before you fight it, and then you can get a second chance at it, you know? So I think I disabled that anyway. But, like, bruh. This Ice Sneeze looks horrifying. Oh, when I say I beat Asylum Demon the hardest possible way. I kinda did. Well, actually, I guess technically what would have been slightly harder is if I used my broken sword that only did 1 damage. Like, it would have taken me twice as long to get his HP down. So I didn't do it I technically did not do it the hardest possible way, but I had a lot of factors apparently not in my favor. I don't know, I've never played Dark Souls with a controller, so I don't know how it compares, but I'm just playing with mouse and keyboard, and I'm doing pretty good, I think. Yeah. Man. Dark Souls ran really well on the Switch for my playthrough. Kind of late now to swap though. Yeah, well, my Dark Souls game is running pretty fine. I don't think it even heats up my. It doesn't make my computer start running harder either. Like Dead Space will do that. Some other games will do that. But Dark Souls doesn't seem like it's doing that. Yeah. Hi, Rebbi. Note of interest. It's a Gundam posted a vlog on Switch 2 and game prices. Maybe I should watch that then. Yeah. It'd be nice to have more information on it. Didn't Punch hit for 1 damage anyway? No, Punch hit for 2 damage. It was 2 damage every hit. But that's why I was punching. I think people assumed that like if I used my weapon, it would have been stronger. Which like, with actual real world logic, yes. But once my hilt like ran out of durability in the first stream, it only did 1 damage. And my punch did 2 damage. So that's why I was punching it. My punch at that point was the strongest I had. He slapped his booty so hard his soul left his body. I bet no one's ever touched his butt more than I have. Yeah, your broken sword broke again. It did, yeah. I was using my hilt at first, but then it ran out of durability. That's another reason why I wasn't using my stronger weapons too. People said like, oh, you have better weapons now, use those. Like I have a bandit knife on me that I could use. And I don't think I have the strength for it, but if I leveled up my strength and stuff, I could use the hammer that I got. At least I think so. Like based on like what the stats were saying. So like I could do those. But like I just went through a fight where my sword unexpectedly ran out of durability. And like I don't know what kind of monsters I'm going to run into. You know? I don't know what's in what areas. What if I use my strongest weapons now and I wear them down, and then when I run into something like the next boss fight, I don't have my better weapons. You know, because I used them. Yeah. I think a lot of people think I'm just unintentionally making it harder on myself. Or even intentionally. Not unintentionally. Intentionally making it hard on myself. And in some ways, maybe, because I'm stubborn. But in some ways, no, I'm strategizing and trying to plan for a game that I don't know. Yeah. I think it's just easier to tell people what to do when you know the game, you know? But I'm playing as someone who does not, so I have no idea what the other bosses are. I have no idea what the other enemies are. I do know the skeletons are scary strong, though. Why are the skeletons stronger than some of the other monsters? But depending on the version of the game you have, it either released 2011 or 2019. Dark Souls is far from a demanding game for modern computers. I'm playing the 2019 one, I think. It's like Dark Souls Remastered. I'm playing that one. Yeah. He's gonna run to his demon wife crying and telling her how a silly frog touched him inappropriately. Bold of you to assume he has a wife. Or maybe that other asylum demon that I saw is his wife. Maybe. The one that was still around my cell, even though I killed him already. Clearly, that's a separate one. Yeah. You can always repair your weapon for some sores. But see, I'm still learning the game, and I just like learning at my own pace, you know? Yeah. It's just not very fun for me having people tell me, like, I'd rather wait till I have the question and then ask, you know? Or like wait until I run into a struggle where then I'm like, okay, what can I do to make this easier? Or like, you know, what can I do to accomplish this particular thing? But instead, because I know some people were frustrated because some of them were trying to tell me like basic mechanics. And I was like, nope, I don't want to hear it. It's because to me, all of it just sounds like you're not doing something and you need to. But I just want to play the game, you know? Maybe I'm being too like strict on it. I don't know. But it's just, if you were to ask me, like earnestly and honestly, if you were to ask me, Rebbi, what is the most fun way you can enjoy this game? That's just what I would tell you. You know? I mean, I don't know. I feel like my feelings on this are so different from everyone else's because I think other people here like, but they're basic game mechanics, bro. Why would you not want to do them? But I'm over here just like, I'm just gaming. I'm just going at my own pace. I think I'm doing pretty okay right now. You know? You know? I know people, someone in chat was like, I think you're handicapping yourself, not healing and stuff. I'm like, maybe, but also as I'm grinding up souls, I'm able to level up. I'm leveling myself up. I'm getting stronger for the fights ahead. Is it really a waste? Is it a waste for me to level up and stuff right now? Wouldn't I need to grind at some point in the game anyway? Why not do it now while I'm just having fun playing the game? You know, and challenging myself. Because what I see is having a great time and also slowly getting better at the enemies that I was fighting. I'm a lot better now fighting those soldier dudes than I was when I first went into them. I see progress. I guess I just wish they would also see that progress. You know? Yeah. Thank you for the $5 super! It can be really frustrating to have people in your ear telling you how to play a game. Play it your own way, you'll have fun regardless. Thank you. Yeah, I think the next time we play Dark Souls, because I think I do want to give it like at least one more try. I'm just gonna try not to listen to everyone trying to tell me what to do. And if people can't respect that, they just will get banned. You know, I had plenty of people in chat who were just kind of yapping about the game with me and not like, you know, trying to give suggestions every 2 seconds. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because, like, I want to be able to experience these games with you guys. I just also am not very flexible with backseaters. I don't know. I know some people are mad about that. Maybe they're just used to other VTubers that are more flexible with it. I don't know. Go watch them then, I guess. I'm not like that, and I don't want to change. I like a good challenge. Yeah, it was a good challenge. And the way I see it, like, I don't know, I've always been this way. But I appreciate a game that makes me hone just my bare basic skills. And I don't mean like the skills in a game where it's like level this up. No, I mean my ability to pay attention, my ability to time my dodges, my ability to read what the bad guy is about to do.
Rebbi is good frog.
Ray, thank you for the $3 chippy, thank you. No, you guys are good frobbles. You're good frobbles, I appreciate you. Yeah. Like, that's what I see. Like, I like games like Dark Souls because I have this, like, passion. I have this, like, real strong passion for games that can challenge me. And some of my, like Zelda, I think, was the first set of games to do that for me. Certain fights in Zelda are, like, a good sword fight. And that's what unlocked that, like, passion for me. I'm like, yeah, this guy, he'll give me a good fight. You know? I'll have to actually, like, watch what he's doing. It's not just pattern repetition like a lot of Zelda bosses are, you know? Like, some of them will actually give you a good fight. And that's what unlocked that passion for me. And that's why I like games like Hollow Knight and Dark Souls, because I can play that way. And I can start playing that way and challenge myself. I can see where my limits are. And I can push those limits on my own accord. That's where I don't like people telling me, like, do this to make it easier on yourself. Because that's not where my passion is. You know? Like, yeah, it might make it easier. But you know what also might make it easier? Me just getting good. I thought that was the whole point of Dark Souls, is get good. Now I'm the one eagerly trying to get good, and everyone's annoyed that I'm trying to get good. It's all come full circle! I thought people were supposed to be annoyed when they're told to get good. No, I'm the one who wears it like a badge of honor. Thank you.
No, VTuber, you have to play this game that I'm perfectly capable of playing myself in the exact same way that I would play it.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Thank you, Rico, for the tippy. I mean, to an extent, I understand it. Because sometimes when I watch people play, I have to resist giving them tips too. I have felt that myself. I know what it feels like. But I also know how much I hate it, and I try not to. Not unless they ask, you know? You know, it's like the temptation is there, but you can also turn it off. Well, at least I can. Maybe if some people aren't able to, then I would just say watch someone else at that point. I don't care that much about 1 or 2 extra views if it's gonna, like, hurt our experience. Not just mine, but all of my problems there too. If it's gonna hurt our experience having fun with the game and going on an adventure, then I'd rather, yeah, I don't need the views at that point, you know? Like, I just want to have a fun time, you know? Hollow Knight looks so fun. Hollow Knight is fun. I want to play Hollow Knight at some point too. It's like 2D Dark Souls. Yeah. I understand why people want to give suggestions because they want people to get joy out of it the same way they do, and Dark Souls is a game you can easily bounce off of. Yeah, I think the problem is my joy is just different. Like I'm really starting to think that's what it is, because like just seeing what people are saying, I think my joy just comes from a different place. You know, I'm a fighter. I live for the battle, and that's where, like, even though it took me a while to get through Asylum Demon, I loved it. Like, I don't regret playing it the way that I did. I gave myself a challenge and I overcame it, and that was one of the best feelings. And I think that's what Dark Souls should really all be about. You know, isn't it all about the overcoming of challenge and achieving victory through trying your best? You know? Sometimes I add extra challenge just to make it better. It honestly, it's like a bit of a high to me. This is like my drug. I see a challenge, especially if it's a battle, I'm going to go all in. I might even make it harder. You know? That's how I enjoy games. You know. And I think if some people are angry about it, then sounds like you got anger issues. Yeah. You didn't move 90 degrees in the other direction, Can't imagine how much pressure Dark Souls must be to stream. I love the game, but some people forget at one point they also had no idea how it worked. Yeah, the first stream wasn't that bad. Although, you know, I didn't really get to do anything except struggle against Asylum Demon. But it almost felt like once Asylum Demon was out of the way, that's when, like, the floodgates opened. I don't know.
In the immortal words of John Dark Souls, every dark has its soul.
Wow. I don't know what that means exactly, but it feels deep. Thank you, Ab. Thank you for the tippy. Thank you. Yeah. There was a paradigm shift at one point where it went from get good to let me show you how to play the game. I hate that. I should have played Dark Souls years ago, apparently. Man, I don't want my handheld. I'm not some baby. If I was a baby, I wouldn't be playing Dark Souls. That. I don't need my handheld. No way, Brody people. Get good, but not like that. You can get gooder like this, so get good this way. It's the most annoying thing. You know. Like, I actually had someone say, like, I think you're handicapping yourself too much. I just don't want to see you suffer. And I'm just here like, I'm not suffering though. I'm having a blast. I literally, like, I've been having so much fun with Dark Souls. Like, I'm not frustrated. I'm not suffering. I'm having a great time. And I'm making progress. You know, I don't understand where that's coming from. I think it's just an excuse. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because I think if you were paying at all attention to how I've been playing, like, you'd see, like, the big smiles and that I had on my face and all the jokes we've been making, and You know, like it's been great. It's been great. I'm having fun playing that way. Yeah. It's fun making hard games harder. Yeah. I live for that stuff. Yeah. I love overcoming fights. Not with things in games that make it easier, but just my own raw skill. I love that. I think I've done the same thing in Hollow Knight before too. You know? Yeah, actually, I did one of the Pantheons with all bindings on. I literally would never attempt it with any of them off. Because I was like, well, if I want to do this properly, it's going to be with all bindings off, so I'm not even going to practice with them. With all bindings on, I'm not even going to practice with them off. And I just powered through. It took me a while, but I eventually managed to do one of them with all bindings on. That also meant going into a fight at the very end that I was not accustomed to, because at the end of the Pantheons, they give you a fight that you would not have fought before, because it's only at the end of the Pantheon. So you fight a lot of bosses that you've fought before, but then it gives you a new one at the end. And I had to learn how to fight them too, with all bindings on. And I did it! And I would not have done it any other way. You know? Because my joy comes from my own skill. Honestly, I feel like I'm a warrior at heart sometimes. I'm just more of a warrior than some of these other people are, clearly. Yeah. I personally just enjoy watching you learn and experience the game, even if what you're doing may be detrimental/harder. You need to let people learn and discover the game for themselves. Yeah, that's the way I prefer to play. Like, let me try it the hardest way I want, and if I decide on my own that it's too hard for me or I don't want to go through with it, then I'll do something to make it easier. But let me make that decision myself. Like, that's how I like to play games. Yeah. I think people got the idea you were doing a challenge for beating the Asylum Demon. Yeah, some people did think that, but it's like, I guess in a way, yes, I was challenging myself to do it with just my fists, but it wasn't like a set challenge. I don't know. And I said that several times, but I feel like people weren't listening. I don't know, but people weren't really doing a lot of listening for like that entire stream, so, you know, depending on the person. Some of you guys were great though. I really just want to stress how grateful I am for everyone who just kind of, you know, tried to let me play the game the way I wanted to and just enjoyed like a good time together, you know? You know, I really appreciate you all. I hope you know how much I appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you would allow me to try my ideas first and not just like try to say like where to go, even if it might be like frustrating to watch sometimes. I really appreciate it. I just want you guys to know. Yeah. You'd make a great challenge, Reno. You think so? Maybe. Usually I just choose like, do I want to fight this boss this way? Yes. Okay. Or do I want to fight it this way? No. Okay. You know, I've never done like a full like challenge run of a full game like that. Actually, well, technically, I guess I have. Not for like a super hard game, but there was this one time I was playing Skyward Sword with my sister, and we played it. We played the entire game except for like the final boss fight. But we played the entire game with me holding the Wii remote, her holding the nunchuck. And we both controlled Link, we both had access to different functions, and we had to play the entire game. We just decided to play the entire game like that. and the final boss fight at the very end was the only thing that we did not fight like that. I felt it was gonna be like a little too hard. But we literally fought all the way up to that boss like that, and it was so much fun. Multiplayer Skyward Sword, that's how we did it. I kind of wish we could do that again. That was really fun. Yeah. Me and my friends have made so many different games artificially more difficult. Even RTS games. Agreement to not use X units/research gives new life to games. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's a big part of what being a gamer is just having your own fun with the games that you're given, you know? You know, there's no one way to play a game. There's no one right way. Like, you can play them in so many different ways. And I really love that about games. Yeah. I did my best to be a good chatter. You were very good. You guys were great. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you too very much. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that sounds like it would have been so much fun. Oh yeah, if you guys happen to have like a good Wiimote and nunchuck in the game and stuff, well, actually, you could probably do it as well on the Switch. I have not done it on the Switch. I mean, well, I guess if you have a handle for how the controls are, yeah, you just do it on the Switch too. Not even just with Skyward Sword, you can do it with other games too. We just happened to pick Skyward Sword. But like, yeah, that's one of my favorite gaming memories. That is one of the best things. It was so much fun. I miss that. I miss gaming with my sister like that. We don't live close to each other anymore, so it's been a while since I've seen her. I haven't even seen my family for like a few years now. Yeah. I'll be honest, sometimes I want to tiger drop the backseaters like Kuyo Kazuma, but I'm a good noodle. No, I honestly don't blame you, because sometimes I wish I could too. I don't know. I feel like I need to get better at handling them, because I'm never quite sure, like, I don't know. I feel like on one hand, I know I have it pinned and stuff. Well, actually, I didn't have it pinned for half of that Dark Souls stream, so I did pin a comment at one point asking for no backseaters. But like, I know it's in my rules, it's in my pinned comment, I don't know. On one hand, I feel like a lot of people, especially new people, they're not gonna understand how strict I am about backseating. I think if I have a comment pinned, then it's like, okay, less leeway, it's right there, you know? But I'm always trying to give people like the chance to like understand, you know? Like I try to give them the chance to understand because I would like to allow them to keep chatting and stuff, you know? You know, sometimes they're really nice and funny people outside of the backseating, and I would love if they could be a part of the community. But I also really value my experience getting to play different games, and I don't want to compromise that experience for people who can't listen. And it's hard managing it, and that's where it kind of, like, I think I made a mistake answering questions about what I consider backseating, because then people kept asking. People kept asking through the entire stream, and it led up to me like having to like stop and address it at the end, and I really hate that I felt I had to do that. Because I really don't like doing that. I don't like having to call something out or like say like, don't do that, you know. And normally I try to just time out and ban. But I don't know. I guess it was so many people yesterday, and it was overwhelming. And yeah. But I should have handled it better. So. I do apologize for not handling it like I should have ignored it. I should not have said anything about it. You know, I don't think I handled it poorly in like how I spoke about it, because I didn't get mad. I have seen some people say like they thought I was mad. I wouldn't even say I was mad, just frustrated. Just frustrated because I had asked for it to stop a few times by that point. But I wasn't like pissed or anything, and I think I did well in like keeping calm but being assertive. But I also still like, I just don't like being verbal about it. You know? People wanted a full legal document on your definition of backseating. Yeah, no, like I had a comment pinned for hours by that point, and someone was like, well, maybe you should pin a comment with like all the details of what you've done so far and what you know about that you're just actively not doing. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. I already have a comment pinned. It's right there. Yes, seriously. So I don't want to be like too pointed on a specific chatter, but it was a little silly of a request. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the $5 server. Well, that's nice and all, but have you considered the door to the right? Wow, no, have. But I'm wondering now, if you don't defeat Asylum Demon, do you have to just get the keys and then make a rush for the door and get through the door while Asylum Demon is attacking you? Would that be how you do that? Or I probably would just always defeat Asylum Demon. I watched someone playing Elden Ring and she had to pin a note on the screen itself that she has played the game before, knows what to do, and people were still backseating. Yeah, people did that in my past life when I played Ocarina of Time. Because like I said several times, I grew up with this game. Like, this was one of the first games I've ever played ever. And while there were a few things I couldn't remember or didn't know about because I never came across it, most of it it's like I know by the back of my head. And I think that, like, outside of Dark Souls, that had to be the most backseated game series that I have ever had ever. And I did not think Zelda was going to be a backseat heavy game, but it was so bad. It was so bad, like I could not even tell you guys. It was really bad. Yeah. Yeah, Ocarina of Time, yeah, yeah, it was so bad! And I don't know why people were constantly doing that. I'm pretty sure the door just doesn't open if Asylum Demon is still alive. Oh, so you're supposed to kill him before he leaves? People just wanted me to go get like a weapon and a healing flask or something, maybe. Oh. Well, I got good. I did it without those. Because when people said like, oh, you can come back, I thought they meant like completely leave the asylum and then come back and fight them. But I guess that makes sense. If you take the escape route, you end up above the demon after getting the heal flask and your weapon, so you can plunge attack. Oh, so he'll like already be down there. Interesting. All this stuff I don't know because I challenged myself. Yeah. Give me the backseating Excel spreadsheet now. I don't know, like, I've thought before, like, am I not explaining my rules for backseating right? But I think just the simplest way to encompass it is, am I asking? Yes? Okay. You may answer. Am I asking? No? You may not answer. You may not tell me. Like, that's really just what I want. They weren't even good at backseating. Yeah, someone who was trying to backseat the Ocarina of Time game was getting his information mixed up with Ocarina of Time Master Quest. And I'm just like, you're not even getting your backseating right. If anyone here doesn't know, Master Quest has like entirely different enemies in different locations, different puzzles, different dungeon progression, I'm pretty sure. I played through Master Quest once, it was a while ago. But like, a lot of it has changed and the same information does not like apply. Like, the story is the same, but when it comes to like puzzles and stuff like that and where you can get certain items, a lot of it is different. So, it doesn't work trying to backseat with the information if you're not playing that version of the game. You also don't get the hammer if you do that. So, you have a weapon most don't get until New Game Plus, which is pretty neat. Wait, really? If you do it that way, you don't get the weapon at all? Even though you kill him? Eh? Wow, maybe I should upgrade my strength and use that weapon then. I gotta flex on people. What? Yeah. I won't mention names, but one VTuber I followed long ago once had a 25% of his subscriber count banned because of heavy backseating in League of Legends. Ah! Well, his first mistake was playing League of Legends. When I was first playing Dark Souls blind and realized what was going on with that boss, I went back to the character creation menu and picked the fire bombs. They were very effective. Yeah, the STD bombs. People told me that they can kill him very easily, but I didn't want to do that because then there's no challenge. There's no challenge. That hammer is exclusive to people that beat Asylum their first beat. Really? Wow! I didn't realize that hammer was so special. I didn't realize it had conditions on it to get it like that. Man, I should be using that hammer. I didn't realize I can tell people I played this blind, but I have this hammer. I don't know what's coming next, but I have this hammer. Wow, I didn't know it was so special like that. That's cool. That's cool. I thought you'd get the hammer anyway, just for killing him. I wonder if there's any other bosses like that. Maybe. Now I'm just gonna be fighting everything I run into them like first time. We're like, I'm not doing anything else until you're dead. But of course, you know, with the Silent Demon, there's not really much else to do until he's dead. I mean, you can go for the door and walk through a couple hallways and get a couple items, but you know. Oh, sir, would you like some bonk? Yeah, I wonder what my strength would have to be to wield that weapon. I'm gonna try to upgrade my strength more often then. Yeah. There are some hidden boss weapons, but that's a secret. Ooh. So I got a hidden boss weapon! Cool! A lot. Oh. Would you like the stat rundown so you know? Yeah, I'll say yeah. Just so I know if I should bother putting my level ups into those stats right now. You know? Because if it's like a lot, then if I put all my level up stats into that, it might hinder me because I'm not leveling up. 46! 46! 46! That's a lot! Well, you weren't kidding. That's a lot. The weapon takes 46 strength, but two-handing adds 50% to your strength, so you can use it earlier. Oh. Maybe. Oh. I'll think about what I want to do then. Because it'd be cool to use the hammer, but I'd have to put a lot of my skill points, I had to put a lot of my souls into the levels, so... If you get 31 strength, you can use it two-handed. Maybe I'll do that. Isn't two-handed usually slower, though? I don't like slow weapons. What's a big hammer? Wouldn't it be slow anyway? Hammer for very late game. But by that point, wouldn't I have a better weapon? Well, actually, I'm not sure about that, because if this weapon is this hard to get that you have to kill him literally, like, with no heals and anything, like, they made it so this weapon is real hard to get, so maybe it actually is a decent weapon even for late game. Because I was thinking there's gonna be better weapons than that. But I didn't realize that they really made this hammer super hard to get. Maybe not. Yeah, it's slow. I mean, all great weapons are slow but hit really hard. It's true. Maybe I should just try a slow weapon. Somehow stat weapons are poop. Is the hammer poop? Is the hammer a good one? Maybe I should try to put my skill points in strength then. I don't know, because I've been learning how to fight everything with, like, the attack intervals of the single-handed sword that I have. And that's how I've been adjusting myself to fighting everything. So if I swap to a slower weapon, I'd have to readjust myself to, like, the speed and timing of that weapon, but it might be worth it to give it a try. Well, as I've been known to say, you don't need defenses if you don't get hit. That's true. That's true, yeah. I did put one of my skill points into the resistance yesterday. Maybe I should put more of my skill points into other ones. I don't know, like what if there's like a boss that can like poison you real bad? But I guess if you don't get hit, it's not an option. I'm learning. Weapon choice only matters in PvP. Oh, when it comes to PvE, there isn't a bad weapon. Really? Most weapon drops aren't guaranteed, so what you'll end up with is a bit of a gamble unless you grind for a specific weapon. Is the hammer guaranteed? I would assume it is if there's already like conditions to getting it the way that it is. I will say like your original challenge with the demon, even if it's not optimal, it should be more than enough. Oh. Okay, yeah. I think I do want to keep playing. I think I do want to keep playing Dark Souls. Yeah. There's co-op in the game. Do you think you'll be summoning chatters for some camaraderie? Honestly, I don't think so. Because I think that would take away a lot of the experience, like experiencing something myself for the first time. Having people in the game with you changes the vibe of the game a lot. And just since this is my first playthrough, I probably won't. Maybe if people really wanted me to, we could play again with co-op. But I think just for my first playthrough, I probably wouldn't just take it on single player. We have other games we can play together. Like we just made the Mario Kart thumbnail. You know. Demon weapons can be a pain to upgrade is the main thing. But yeah, I imagine a weapon that has like higher stats and high requirements to use them probably also has high requirements to upgrade them. Stats in Dark Souls are weird. You can't really be like a jack of all trades, sadly. Really? But can't I just keep fighting and getting more souls and upgrade my stats? As people said, like, you can always get more souls. You just keep playing the game. Ooh. There are NPCs you can summon for some extra fights if you absolutely need. They aren't overpowered, just some extra help. Oh, I'd probably fight everything myself. Yeah. You can be a jack of all trades, but it takes a lot of souls to do so. So, I guess this is where my grinding early might be good. It might be good for me. Yeah. Specialization is for insects. Be the jack of all trades if you want to. I guess I'll see. I don't want to say like for sure what I'll try to be because I'm still so early game. I think as I learn the game some more, I think it'd be good. I can like figure out what I want to do. At least it's not launch Dark Souls. They give you a quarter of the souls dropped. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds a lot harder. Also, I think I did read someone say during chat yesterday that they're way more generous with like souls and stuff in the remastered one. I think I remember somebody saying that. I didn't really understand what that meant at the time, but I think I get it. Yeah. The best way to go about an early game is just pick a stat or weapon you like and focus most of your time and souls on that. That sucks though, cause like I want to wield the hammer, but I can't see if I like the hammer right now. Like I have to raise my stats first to even see if I even like it. My brother ended up being a jack of all trades in his Dark Souls playthrough, and it worked out pretty well. He found some really efficient grinding methods though. Maybe I'll find some too. I think for now, like I'll find some time. I'll schedule a stream, and then we'll keep playing. I want to keep playing the way that I have been, where like I slowly uncover like what the world is, what's going on. And slowly learning like new monsters and learning what kind of player I want to be. Anything is technically viable in Dark Souls, but there are certain strategies that'll make things easier / harder. In the end, it's your decision, of course. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think like, I think you guys like having patience and being understanding. Like it's gonna mean like a lot, especially for this playthrough. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Were you guys doing like the flushed and heart reacts in that chat thing? I can see that. I can see that when you do that. Yeah. Well, I should probably hop off. It's lunchtime now, and I still haven't eaten anything. Yeah. And we've been yapping for almost 4 hours. That's a long stream. Especially considering I was late. Yeah. I'll see when I want to do like a members Mario Kart. I'll see if I think I'll be good for it today. If not, then maybe on Thursday or something we can do like a casual one. Or maybe even Sunday. Sunday might be better for more people showing up. I'll see what works best, and then I will give it scheduled. Coin for Frank. Thank you. Thank you for the $10 super. I've got nothing else to say. I think you got the game in the bag. Lots of love, Rebbi. Anyways, have some food money. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm gonna go figure out what I want to eat and stuff. And I will see you guys later. Yeah, my next streams are gonna be on Wednesday, so I hope I get to see you guys there. Unless I choose to stream like today or tomorrow. But if I don't, then my next stream is on Wednesday. Yeah. Don't forget to see you guys there. Thank you for yapping with me, and thank you for reassuring me and cheering me up regarding Dark Souls. I was feeling really discouraged about it before, and I was really uncertain if I wanted to try to keep playing, but you guys have cheered me up a lot. Thank you. And it means a lot to me that, like, while I know some people might think like that my backseating rules might be like overkill, it really means a lot to me that you guys, like, you know, you understand where I'm coming from and stuff, and you just want to see me have fun. It really means a lot to me. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. Okay. I head out. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.